All right. After farting around with things today. I had this issue, or welcome to the stream. Let me. Thanks for coming to the TED Talk. If you don't want to come to the TED Talk, maybe mute the stream. I don't know. Okay, so here's what's going on. Woke up this morning. It was a little early. Normally, then when I wake up, I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'll be all right. And took care of a couple things, and I was like, you know what, I'm still a little tired, so I lay back down. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna just lay back down and take me a short nap. Well, I didn't realize how long that nap was, and I kind of slept a little bit past 5. And then conveniently, so I've been having this issue with my notifications on the computer, because I get the toast notifications that pop out. You see them, like you get an email or something or whatever. Like right now, I just got it, and it because it showed, a new song was playing. So the Windows Action Center or toast notifications. That was, I'm like, I'd like to be able to move it down to the bottom because it's always up at the top. I don't mind it; it's cool, but I'm like, I want to move it, and I use this thing called WinHawk. Long story short, I got a third-party program. It was being a bitch, and every single time a notification would go off, I'd hear the ding, the notification. It's like, I don't want to hear it twice. Shut up. So I didn't realize that it was that program that was triggering the noise. Shut up, you stupid pain in the ass. Restart the computer. Didn't realize what it was. It was still doing it. I find out what it was. Yeah, it's been a little bit hectic for me. So they're in the voice chat. We're gonna join them here in a second. I don't remember where we left off. I'm having brain farts over here. I'm sorry, folks. I'm having brain farts. I mean, that's what you get when you don't have a brain. So let's get this kind of show in a row. Maybe they can kind of fill me in just a bit or whatever. So there. Let's kind of get. Hello.
Wait, hold up. Hey, hey. There we go.
Hello.
Hey, hey, hey. Open up Google Maps.
Quench, damn it.
Oh,
How you saying it, bitch?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I'm sorry that I started a little late. I woke up a little earlier than I normally do. I was still tired, and I was like, I'm gonna take me a nap. And I passed out, and didn't wake up till like 5:12 or something. I'm like, shit.
Oh, dang.
And then I have these notifications on Windows, on the computer. Destiny, you might not deal with this that much because your laptop, you want to yeet it into the sun. But I get the notifications, everything from the song changing to the if there's a follower or whatever, and it kind of slides out or whatever. It was at the top, and every time I get a notification of my middle monitor, it would I'd have to acknowledge the notification before I could close the program.
Right.
And it was pissing me off.
I'm back. What happened? What I missed?
Nothing. Where'd you go?
Oh, I had to. My dad was going to work, so I had to yeah.
I was just. We haven't really fully started yet. We are going to hear it in a second. I just kind of want to, explain to why I'm a little late and behind or whatever on the schedule or whatever. So I had the notification things. I had to. I couldn't get the sound to shut up. I figured that out. At first, I restarted the broadcast rig, and then I figured out why it was doing it. So I removed the program that was causing it. Long story short, today and yesterday was not my day. I mean, it really wasn't. It sucked.
Aww.
I figured that out.
But I'll be honest, I forgot it was fucking Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday.
That I kind of I kind of was on that too because I'm like, I'm like, well, I didn't totally think about everything that was going on, and
Fucking, I was unhooking my plow from my truck, and I'm like, I got a notification on Twitch from you. I'm like, what's this notification on Twitch? I'm like, yeah, I saw TLOU in DnD. I'm like, fuck, it's Wednesday.
yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest. That dentist appointment for me on Monday kind of fucked me over this week.
Oh damn, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna join the Discord here in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, I've been having this problem where on my right side, the bottom of my teeth, kind of it's been swollen up or whatever. And while it's been irritating the living crap out of me, it really has. So I got to a point where I'm like, you know what, screw it. I need to get into a dentist. And I got into the dentist, and she's just like, I don't really see any cavities. I do see that you have a crown missing and you have a chipped tooth. She goes, but you just have a lot of tartar and plaque built up. So surprisingly, and it's been since I've been like a teenager. I'm in my upper 30s, I'll be honest. And she goes, when's the last time you've seen it? I says, probably when I was like 12 or something. She goes, holy cow. She goes, how have you not had really any cavities at all, considering, you haven't been seen in this long? I says, I don't know. I mean, I do use like mouthwash and stuff. She goes, that alone can't fully help. She goes, but I'm surprised. Maybe it's because of all the tartar and plaque that you don't have any cavities. I'm like,
yeah, I have a cavity way in the back of my teeth, which I need to get rid of.
oh yeah.
I start working.
Well, she was looking at it and she goes, you're gonna have to have it extracted. And you know what, I've already said this on stream already once. I don't give a hoot, or whatever. But I'm like, okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're all good.
No, I have to get my buddy down here so he can help me move my race car. The guy's coming to trade today for the sled.
Ah, okay. As long as it kind of doesn't as long as it kind of doesn't fully interfere with the game, I don't care. You're good.
It's good now. I'm literally gonna pull it up right into my driveway, unload the sled when it gets here, and then load the car on. He's out.
Okay. Yeah, as long as you know me, I'm not too worried about it. But long story short, so like I said,
I'll just probably set my phone in the truck.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, he's here.
Okay. But yeah, went to the dentist on that Monday. Besides the fact with the tartar or whatever, she's like, I'm surprised, you don't really have any cavities or whatever. She goes, but if you don't brush your teeth, and see, for me, I don't like brushing my teeth because it feels like my teeth bleed a lot and they're ultra sensitive.
I feel you there.
I've been doing it these past few days. I mean, I've only been doing it once a day, but hell, once a day is 10 times better than not fucking at all. Let's be honest. So, folks, I want to say this: take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Mhm. Speaking of,
I don't see a big reason on brushing it in the morning and night.
So, long story short, I've been doing that. Then, yesterday, I'm like, I really been with the. I'll play. So here's my thing. I will play a game, any game, and James, you kind of know this. I'll play a game, I'll beat it, and then I'll go through it again. But if I can get exploits for it, I will do it with exploits.
Yep.
And it's just kind of them things. Like, to be honest, when I get TLOU P2 on my PC, once it fully releases, which surprisingly is the same day they want me to go in there to have these damn 2 teeth freaking pulled out, I'm like, y'all a bunch of assholes. I want to be tired and not want to sit at my damn computer.
Oh, damn.
Long story short, I'm going to exploit the shit out of it until I get to,
That's all you ever do is sit at your computer.
Shut up. But, there's
you're grinding on the game. Yum, 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 yum.
So there's that, it's like I said, today was just it wasn't my day. I don't think yesterday was either.
Yeah, I still wonder why Minster hates me.
What do you mean?
I was just making fun of you, and yeah, I still wonder why you hate me some days.
James, we've talked about this before, and you know why.
Yeah.
It gets when you and I don't know if I talked about it on stream, so I'm gonna mention it now. When you use the same damn joke to pick on somebody multiple damn times, after a while, after a hot minute, it's just like, okay, now this is just fucking annoying. Can you come up with some better fucking content?
I'm a sellout, motherfucker.
Oh, this damn cough.
So, Destiny,
Yep.
I want you to catch us up.
All right. So folks, last session, Lavender went to the steel mill with Abby, Frank, and the two other NPCs, and Tasha went back to Somerville with three NPCs, which one of them is a gay soldier. We had a comedic turn at that time.
Yeah,
that we fucking did.
that, oh, that was hilarious as hell.
Alright, but before all that, we had a little break in through the gate, which turned out to be Michael's wife, which Tasha tried to shoot, but Lavender stopped her. And Tasha was trying to pull her out the truck, but had a little struggle, ended up tearing her leg on accident, and died, and Susie died on the spot. Michael came and found out, got mad, pointed a gun at Tasha, and then held the gun up, his pistol up to his chin. Lavender tried to stop him, but after that, Michael saw a truck in the distance, got in the truck, and drove off. And Lavender and Abby did clear a few things up with each other, so that's it. They trust each other. They're like cordial, I should say.
Okay. So with
Yeah.
that follow up, I've got an announcement. Now, folks, I have pre-told them. They know what's going on. They're not going to say nothing. This is coming from your dungeon master. Let me actually switch the scene over on OBS because I'm still over here on. We'll be starting soon. This Saturday, we're going to have another session, folks. We're going to have a special guest along with us this Saturday. So if you don't, if you're watching now and you're like, but you're like, ooh, I want to see who the special guest is. Tune in Saturday, where again, like I said, we're gonna have a special guest. I'm not gonna tell you who the special guest is. You're gonna have to kind of figure that out.
And neither are we.
Exactly. So yeah, folks, don't go to Destiny's channel and go, hey, who's the special guest for Saturday? Because she ain't gonna tell you.
Yep, I'm not gonna tell you guys. You guys have to figure out for yourselves.
You guys are just gonna have to come on out and figure out who it is, whatever.
I'll say it.
Shut up.
Basically,
Shut up, James.
Basically, they can't ask me because I'm taking the rest of the week off of streaming. So
I will set it up in the Discord so that if y'all try to like ping James or whatever, it's just gonna, and you say something about DnD, it's gonna time you out and mute your ass.
You're a dick.
No,
so tune in Saturday if y'all want to know who the special guest is.
Yeah, tune in Saturday. It's it is gonna be fun. It is gonna be fun. So that's that. Let's get this session on the road.
Oh, by the way, folks, and a mysterious figure appeared in the prison, so we gotta see who.
I wonder if Abby will let me fly her helicopter.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Well, I'm gonna have to find out.
Yeah, I mean, you never know.
I want to crash the hell of a chopper.
You want to crash the hell of a chopper. That's the only one you guys have.
See if I'm as good as. I want to see if I'm as good at this as I am in Breakpoint.
That's the only one you have. So I would say maybe don't, because unless you guys can find another one, Y'all really haven't been exploring that much.
And if I crash the hell of a chopper, I have a hell of a higher chance of dying in this in DnD than I do.
Yes, you do, because you could piss Abby off, and Abby could just blow.
No, I mean by just crashing the helicopter.
That too. That too. It could be just by crashing, or if you, by pure sheer dumb luck, you survive. You know, Abby could be very pissed and literally just blow a hole in your damn head.
I wouldn't crash the hell of my chopper, even though we've only used it once, but still, we're gonna need it eventually.
Oh yeah, you might. All right. The other thing that I had planned for today, if I get the ability to get an aux cable, I'm gonna set up so we can have like small sounds, like if it starts raining or whatever in during that time, like you guys might actually hear rain via Discord and via the stream, just as some ambiance or whatever.
And you should add some TLOU music during the campaign while we're playing too. You should add some music to it. So
here's the only problem with that, though. I don't want to get copyright struck. Otherwise, I would play TLOU music, but I don't want to get copyright struck.
Yep, that too. I understand that part.
The stuff that I have, the ambiance of the rain, maybe like some crickets or whatever, that is copyright free stuff. But yeah,
you could also play aquatic ambiance too.
Oh yeah, I mean I have something set up that I can literally play something like that. So I'm gonna be tweaking with it more probably this week or whatever.
All right.
So you guys are at the prison. Bear in mind, folks, we're using real life places here on planet Earth in the U.S. Like it says, we're using these areas. If we tell you the area and you manage to kind of figure out where our scene is set, that's fine. But don't go showing up there, please. Don't go showing up there. It's not cool.
We're just having fun, folks.
Yep.
Please don't.
So.
All right, let's see who this guest is. I just appeared in a Lambo. Let's see who it is.
There was a Lambo person that showed up. And we did a what do you call it there?
Cliffhanger. We ended it there.
We did a cliffhanger.
Yeah, we ended it there, so we could start off there.
I'm trying
to. We know Wander's awake, so.
I'm trying to pull up the stupid. There we go. Okay. For some odd reason, like it wasn't showing me the damn. I'm trying to pull up the prison, and I'm like, why isn't Google remembering what I did? I think I'm gonna just grab Google Earth and then just throw it on the broadcast rig.
Hold on, let me post your live in the self promo.
Oh my god!
That way they can.
Well, at least then I don't have to worry about if I do Google searches, I don't have to sign into what do you call it? Okay. So. You guys had a Lambo pull up. Now the Lambo, I will say this, strange that it's a Lambo. And what's also funny is, as I had mentioned that, and then we did the cliffhanger. White was going outside at that time. He's off at work at the moment, but he was going outside that time, and he goes, "A Lambo in TLOU in The Last of Us." And most of the time, you're gonna see trucks. You're gonna see, military vehicles. Okay, in our time and age, in this one, yeah, okay. I mean, you're still gonna be able to see that, but again, bear in mind, folks. This is we're using real life things. It's even in the actual games itself made by Naughty Dog, there are S10s, or there's trucks or whatever. There's vehicles in there. So it just happens to be that they live in, Okay, so again, that Lambo pulled up. Obviously you don't know who's in the vehicle. The vehicle is just kind of sitting there at the gate. The motor's not running, but the person's just kind of, maybe they're sitting there. You don't know what's going on. It's got tinted windows.
And I know Lavender's not asleep because she was outside, so.
Yeah,
Can I
Lavender.
break out the window?
What?
I mean, do you want to break out the window?
Are we still in the prison? Hold
No,
on.
I
Hold on.
still need to gain respect of everyone because they're a bunch of assholes.
And that, you know, hey, I'm gonna put it this way, James. I'm letting Tasha's just whatever Tasha does. If it doesn't work right and the guy gets pissed or the lady gets pissed, we don't know. You never know. You never know. So if you want to try to break out the window, I mean, by all means, go ahead. If you want to break out the window, break out the window. But you're gonna have to roll for it.
No, I'm just gonna knock on the window.
You're just gonna.
Are we? Hold up. Can I step in because we don't know who this person is? Can I stop her before?
I mean, it's up to you. What do you want to do out there, Lavender?
Knocking on a window.
Are we inside the gate or outside the gate? Because I never said we. I know we were still inside the gate.
They're outside the gate. You guys are inside the gate.
Okay, at first
I'm
I want to
literally
walk.
just knocking on a window. I'm not killing anybody this time.
I'm gonna say, hold up, Tasha. Let's not even try. Let's not knock on there because they might get pissed. We don't know who it is. So I'm gonna go up to the gate and be like, whoever's in the vehicle, please step outside. I'm in the gate, by the way. The gate's closed.
Yeah, you're in the in between the two gates.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the front gate and say, whoever's in that vehicle, please step out. Step out.
You get no response from that vehicle.
Is the lookout person up there? Maybe I could yell at him.
I mean, they're pretty much always, they're pretty much always up there.
Okay, so I'm gonna look up to lookout and say, can you please get that person to step out their vehicle, please?
So the lookout kind of looks towards the vehicle. They get on their mega horn or whatever.
Oh
And
my god, hang on.
Well, then I'm gonna wait before I finish that statement.
Hold tight, folks. One of our players had to step out for a bit.
Yep. I love seeing these things. So speaking of on a side note or whatever, I had I had another one of them I think I had told you this or whatever, Destiny. So as we're doing TLOU, folks, I'm a part of some Facebook groups or whatever on yep, that are The Last of Us on Facebook. And I come across this this post that someone said, someone goes that they cast Ian Alexander for Lev. And I'm like, well, and I'm reading it or whatever, and I'm like, well, I know that's not confirmed or whatever. So, and then I read through the comments, and somebody goes, well, they just need to recast her. And I'm like, then somebody else in there, they started a fight, a debate or whatever, in reference to both the character and the actor's gender. And I go, I'm sorry, folks. I jumped in there, and I had to because yes, I mean, both me and Destiny, we both know Ian. But I had to step in there, and I'm like, look, just because you're transphobic or homophobic, keep that kind of shit to yourself.
Exactly.
They're still a human being.
Right.
So I say this, you know, when I have folks in the stream, if I tell you or people that do know, or that if you're lucky to find out that if a person is trans and they're in my stream, if you got a problem with my shit because I have trans people in my stuff, don't even tune in. I'd rather you find somebody else to watch. I am a very avid supporter of trans rights and you know just overall LGBT rights. You know, we're still humans.
Exactly. I believe we are who we are. You know.
Yeah. And I joke around at this, and I joke around with this. I have a lawyer friend that lives in California, and I was joking around with him, and I says, I view everyone in my little community, I kind of view as family. So when Ian was a part of the community, I kind of viewed him like a little brother. And had he stuck around, I mean, if he comes back, he's more than welcome to come back. And Destiny knows this too. So, I would still view him as a little brother. And I'd tell him, be like, hey, you know, little bro, you good?
What are we talking about?
Just the simple fact that I've seen these posts on social media that show, you know, talking shit about Ian and everything.
Huh. Well, let's get this shit back on the road.
So the guy in the tower, he gets on his little mega horn and he kind of radios, you know, and says, "Step out of the vehicle." Again, he gets nothing.
Oh hell! I might lose my. I'm not gonna tell him pull. I'm not gonna tell him to pull any. I'm not gonna tell him pull. I can't talk. I'm not gonna tell anybody to pull their guns out. I'm just gonna tell them to be on alert. So can you do that for me?
Is Destiny having a damn stroke?
Why you say that?
Because she cannot talk at all today.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I hate stuttering.
So the guy up in the tower, he's already kind of, you know, on edge. He's got his weapon. He's ready if needed to point and shoot. But again, you're hearing silence from the vehicle. You're not getting anything. No, there's basically nothing. You're not getting anything from them.
I'm gonna tell the lookout to not pull out his gun because I don't want Lavender to lose her trust in any of the civilians or the military folks. So I'm just gonna look at the lookout and say, tell everybody to be on alert.
He pretty much kind of, you know, they're all on alert or whatever. They've been kind of they're like they're keeping their head on a swivel. They're the one that is closest to you is looking down at the car. He's got his gun. It's not pointed at the vehicle, but give him the word and he's gonna point, you know, type thing. If you can physically see the gun, it's physically, you know, there. But again, he's in a stance of he's ready. He's at the ready stance. So if it's like, if I'm given the word, I'm gonna point this gun and potentially pull this damn trigger.
I'm gonna tell the guy, don't point your gun until I tell you.
They kind of, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give this person one more chance. If whoever is in that vehicle, please step out. Do not give us a reason to suspect you. If you don't step out, we're gonna suspect you.
So the guy, the guy slowly steps out. You can tell that he's visibly shaken. You don't know why he's visibly shaken, but he speaks a language that you don't understand.
Aw, hell. What kind of language is it?
You just don't understand it. That's all it is you don't understand it.
Okay, so okay,
Maybe
So,
it's the language
I'm
of
gonna go-
Scooby-Doo. We don't fucking know.
okay. I'm gonna look at the lookout.
That's all I
and-
get when I hear somebody speaking foreign languages.
Yibbity,
Okay,
yibbity,
I'm
yibbity, yibbity. Yeah. Well, he
I'm
says
gonna
he
go
steps out. He steps out, and he just, he's speaking in a foreign language. You don't understand it. He's got his hands up, like he's like you think he's like, I'm surrendering. You see that he's wearing a t-shirt, and that's all one word, a t-shirt. I'm not gonna say like a tank top in a sense. We'll just put it that way. Okay.
Hey, I'm wearing a tank top right now.
In a sense, yeah.
Actually, I'm wearing a cutoff, but.
And he's just got
Alright.
that and a pair of shorts and maybe a thing of shoes. So you can tell he's not packing anything on his person, but you don't know about the vehicle itself. He's young though. He's probably underage. You don't know because obviously you can't question him. But I tell you, he is young. And he just kind of pulled up. He's visibly shaken though. Like you can tell he don't know what the fuck is going on. He's at a loss. He's confused. And pretty much that's it.
Okay, what I'm gonna look at the lookout and say, can you call someone over here who can translate for me and call any other military people to search his vehicle, please? Because I don't understand what he's saying.
The guy at the tower hops on the radio and calls somebody over. The guy comes over and walks up to the guy, kind of gives him a look like, can we help you? The young gentleman that stepped out of the Lambo, still kind of confused, picks up and says something. You don't know what he says. And when he says the translator guy comes back and goes, Lavender, this guy's name is Zen, and
Zen?
he's he don't know what's going on. He kind of is a bit at a loss. He can't find his parents. He woke up at a at the sheriff's office a little bit down the street, and nobody was there. There was a guy that was trying to eat his face, and he managed to get out, and he heard all the commotion over this way and drove over this way.
Okay. Did you check his vehicle?
We have some guys that are checking the vehicle now. From what we see, there's nothing in the vehicle at all, even worth us using. It's just another vehicle.
Okay. So he's not carrying any weapons or anything to make us suspect him?
That's it. Now, we checked him thoroughly, and he has no weapons. I mean, honestly, Lavender, I don't even think he's over 18. He looks young. I didn't ask him how old he was, but he looks like he's probably like a teenager or something.
Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we can I can't talk to you.
No, you cannot.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bring him in here and check to see if he's bitten or anything, and then we can see where his parents are and everything. We'll take care of him here. But if you want to take care of him because you're the only one that understands him, if that's okay with you, is that all right with you?
Yeah, I can kind of check him out and see if he's infected or whatever.
Okay. So you can go ahead and tell him that he's welcome to come in and stay for as long as he can, and we'll find
So
his parents.
so the young gentleman Zine kind of he looked and he kind of like nods his head and he goes, "You can." This is about the only thing he knows in English. He goes, "Thank you."
You're welcome.
And you see him. He just kind of nods or whatever, and he walks up to the guy that did the translating, and the translation guy says, "Look, we need to check you and everything like that." And physically, when you look at him, he is not bit or nothing like that. There is a couple scrapes or whatever, like scratches or whatever, with that would have drew blood or whatever. But physically, he doesn't look like he's bitten or whatever. But when they put the machine up to him, it reads negative, like he is infected. But you can't tell that he's infected, and he's not acting like he's infected. At this moment, when the guy realizes that, the person that does the translator turns him around and cuffs him, which to your surprise throws you guys off. I mean, it throws you off. You're like, what the? You were shocked. So the guy that's translated, I'm gonna name him Jeffrey. Jeffrey goes.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey,
No.
he prefers to go by Jeff, but his name's Jeffrey. Jeff hollers over at you.
My name's Jeff.
He goes, Tasha, Lavender, here now, quick!
Okay. We're coming. What? I'm gonna run over to Jeff and say, "What is it? What's going on?"
This boy's infected, but we don't see no signs.
He's infected, but he's not showing any signs.
He's not showing any signs from. We did a full search. I had him. We took him to the infirmary. We fully checked him over. The doctors gave him a full medical exam. We checked everything. He told us 17 tattoos, everything, and when we finally put the machine on him, it said he was infected, but we can't see anything. There's no bite marks. There's no nothing. Besides a few scratches. Besides a few scratches on his arm, but he's infected.
Ask him how long has it been at the sheriff's office.
Jeffrey looks at Zine and asks him. Zine responds back to him, and he goes, from what he told me, he's been there for, he says, one momento. I don't know what momento means.
One momento. Ask him, what does he mean by that? Does he mean by days, weeks, or?
Jeffrey kind of looks at Zine and goes, like, kind of like asks him, like, what do you mean by that? Like, can you tell me how many days? And Zine's a little bit confused, and Zine sees a calendar up on the wall, and he kind of like nods to it and kind of like puts his head on the calendar, like, can I see this calendar? So Jeffrey grabs it off the wall, hands it to Zine. Zine puts it, behind his back, and he flips the calendar back a couple months, like 3 or 4 months, and then with a pen, he kind of scribbles. He sees a pen and he kind of scribbles the date that he entered that jail cell, and it was like 3 or 4 months back. Bear in mind, the cordyceps virus has been out for at least a decent amount of time, long enough to have Abby and the original characters from TLOU around. But yeah, so it's been out for a hot minute.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Jeff and ask, how long has he had those scratch marks? When did he get them?
So Jeffrey kind of looks at Zane and goes, "Look, I need you to. I'm gonna say it in English, but you just yeah okay. So he looks at Zane. He says, "I need you to tell me how long have you had the marks on your arm?" And Zane, looking at you, looking at Jeffrey, looking at Tasha, kind of points to that calendar again, and basically it's the same thing or whatever. So at this point, he sees a map. Zine sees a map and points to the sheriff's office and then points to the calendar at the same date, same time. So basically, Zine was trying to tell you, you guys kind of put two and two together that he's had these scratches since being in the prison, since being in the county sheriff's office, in the jail, in a sense.
At this point, I'm like, holy shit. Is he immune?
At this point, you guys don't know. You have not. I mean, one, you have not checked the sheriff's office. You have not checked. You have not checked. Yeah, you haven't even checked the fenced-in area that's next door to the main grounds.
Oh shit! So he's infected, but he's not showing any signs.
He hasn't shown any signs, and it's been like 4 months since he's been in. Since he's physically left there. He at this time he kind of feels like he's like, I left one jail to come to another jail. Jeffrey has explained to him that as long as he doesn't show signs of infection, then they're gonna take the handcuffs off him. But
okay. So Jeff, I need you to get two other military people to. I need you and two other military people to watch Zen. And if he shows any signs of infection, report to me. If not, report to me. We're gonna check the sheriff's office he's been in and see what's going on.
All right. So, James, is everything okay, or did that guy come, or what's going on?
I'm good.
Okay. So, Lavender, like, what? So, Jeff kind of looks at you and goes. Jeff looks at you and goes, Lavender, should I inform Sergeant Major about this?
Probably not, because maybe let me talk to her, because I know what Tasha's gonna do if you mention the word infected.
Jeff kind of looks at you and goes. Yeah, you are right about that.
So let me talk to Tasha, and I'll tell you that I have you and two other military folk watching him to see if he shows any signs.
All right. Well, so with that being, Jeff looks at you and goes, "Well, with that being said, what I'm gonna do, for the safety of us, we're gonna put him into this cell over here. It's the cell for the infirmary, and he'll stay there for a while until we can conclude that he is a-okay or safe or whatever."
Okay, that's a good idea. As of right now, we got
what?
I said we might have a special guest tonight too.
And why you say that?
My girlfriend might be coming over.
IRL to your place or wanting on the Discord?
To my house.
Okay, that's a whole different story. Okay.
Okay.
So Lavender, what's you gonna do?
Is Tasha anywhere to be found?
Tasha conveniently kind of had to run off or whatever.
So she's not at the prison at all?
No, she's at the prison, but she had to go take care of a couple of things.
Okay, I guess I can go try to find her and see where she is so I can tell her about Zen. But I'm gonna stop her. So she won't just try to
Wait.
shoot.
Nap time while I wait for Lavender to try and find me because I know she's gonna fail about 95 times before she actually gets it.
Say what?
I said nap time for me since I know Destiny's gonna fail trying to find me about 95 times before
you know
she actually
what?
gets
For that, Destiny, here's what I want you to do. I want you to roll a d20, okay? But here's how you're gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you exactly how you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I need to verify and make sure that I get these commands right because you have a bit of an advantage.
And I have a hell of a disadvantage.
All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do your normal roll 1d20, but at the very end of that when you type it, put +5.
+5?
+5.
You're a dick.
All right, ready?
Yep. I'm waiting to see it. So you rolled an 8, but you got a 13. So in this instance, you checked the normal places, right? You checked the normal places. You're like, I'm gonna go check the normal places where I know Tasha's usually at. She's usually, by her motorcycles, either that or she's napping or whatever. And you don't find her. You're like, this is kind of weird because I checked all the normal places and I can't seem to find her.
Can I try again?
I ever came back from Somerville now that I think about it.
You did come back from Somerville. Okay.
Damn.
So now, Destiny, you can do it one more time, but instead it's a +2.
+2? Okay.
It'd be a d20 +2.
All right.
Man, she rolls a 22.
I bet.
Just hush, James. Otherwise, I'll restart the damn bot.
Please.
So,
16.
While looking around, you see Tasha off in a distance, and she's sweet talking a guy.
Oh, fuck.
Cause she's in the mood. She wants some action. You know the type of she's
gonna be a little slut.
right now. She's she just wants a little action, and she's grabbing him in all the spots. And you kind of like you're just like, I'm just gonna leave her the fuck alone right now because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna start anything.
Yeah, it's not the gay guy, is it?
It's not the gay guy. It's not the gay guy.
Okay, because he was already confronted by his partner.
Man, I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, you did kind of make him a little bit irritated.
And plus, she was confronted by his partner. So.
Yeah, she did get confronted by the gay guy's partner.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait until Tasha's done with her little move to tell her about Zen, while I have Jeff and 2 other military folk watching him.
Yep.
Works for me. I can lay back and relax for a little bit.
So it starts getting dark. In around all the lights for the prison come on. And it's now nighttime. Tasha is off doing whatever Tasha's doing. Probably, let's be blunt, probably getting fucked. We don't know.
Tasha's getting more action than her player.
Exactly.
That's bullshit.
So, if anything happens that night. So,
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound
I
of
love
that.
how I'm like, so, and you're like, uh-oh. Am I that? Do I have that much of a damn tell?
Yes.
Fuck you, James. Wow.
Don't you fucking say fuck you to me, motherfucker.
I just did. Okay. So with that being said, you hear a lot of rustling in the trees off in the distance. That horde is slowly moving towards you.
The prison?
They're moving towards the prison.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Are we awake? Does it wake everybody up?
You want to
We got
try?
no more?
You want to try to wake everyone up?
No, does it wake anybody up? Does anybody notice?
All the
why am I
guard people
walking
notice.
on?
All the guard people notice. Everyone else has went to bed, and sadly, Tasha is in a separate room, getting dicked down.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta do what I gotta do, motherfucker.
So is the lookout guy awake?
All the lookout guys, they've got their guns and they're pointed towards the tree line because they can see via NVGs, night vision goggles. They can see this horde is coming towards us, and you don't know what the hell's out there yet. They can't identify exactly what these things are.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
So, what do you want to do, Lavender?
So Lavender's awake?
Lavender's awake.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the lookout guy and ask him what's going on.
The lookout guy looks at you and goes, "The horde!"
They're coming here?
They've made their way out of the tree line. We can see them. Can't tell what they are, but we can see them.
Did you not
How much
use
want to bet? How much do you want to bet it's a horde of rat kings?
It better not be, man, because that means we gotta run.
You don't know what it is.
I'm gonna ask the lookout guy, does your night vision goggles have a zoom in so you can identify who by anything?
No!
Shit. Okay. I hate to Lavender's gonna hate to do this, but she's gonna have to alert. She's gonna have to have the lookout guy wake everybody up because they need to be alerted. So I'm gonna say, wake everybody up and let them know what's happening.
Destiny. Just a base D20. No plus, no nothing like that. Just a D20.
Just roll D20.
Just a D20.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Dude, Destiny's freaking the fuck out.
A fucking 12.
Sadly, a few people wake up, but not enough.
Fuck. Can I try again? Or is that it?
You get one more chance.
Come on. Please do not let this be the session where we gotta leave that prison. And we don't want to lose anybody either.
No, you don't.
Especially the civilians. Because they don't have any combat skills.
Sadly.
Wait, I ain't roll yet, man.
Oh, well, hurry up. You don't roll. Luckily, you wake up the rest. But Tasha is pissed.
Well, she gonna have to
Tasha is pissed.
Okay, can I say something to everybody right now?
You can hop on the PA roll a d6. I want you to roll a d6.
A D.
I want you to roll a
Okay,
d6.
1d6.
1d6.
A D6.
Yep.
Okay. 1. That's some bullshit.
So, problem is everybody is kind of looking at you like, bitch, why the fuck did you goddamn wake us? We're over here fucking tired as fuck. We've been slaving, taking care of these farms and everything, and you had to fucking wake us. Tasha, again,
You know what?
kind of look at you. Tasha's over there with a fucking robe over herself. And this big beefy man is grabbing Tasha, pulling Tasha back like, bitch, I ain't done with you.
What the fuck?
Okay. You know what? Instead of trying the PA, I'm gonna run back down there and just freaking and just tell him regularly instead of trying the PA again because I'm not trying to have any more shit luck.
If that's the case,
If you tell me to roll,
I want you to roll a d20. Yep, you gotta roll a d20.
I limited. Tell me to roll. I promise. I literally just said it to him, man. Two. What the fuck?
Every single one of them are like, fuck you. They turn back around and they walk to their fucking where they go to bed at.
Lavender's cooked.
And sadly, the Horde makes an advancement towards the prison.
Oh my gosh. At this point, can I just scream at them and be like, clear? Can I just
You can do whatever you think you can do to get their fucking attention and make them go, holy fuck, she goddamn means business. What are you gonna do, Lavender?
Okay, at this point, I'm really frustrated and pissed and really afraid. So I'm just gonna say, guys, the fucking Horde is here!
At this point, they still don't fucking believe
Horde
you.
is
They're most of them have. You have maybe like 3 or 4 of them that are still out there. They're like, what the fuck is she going on about, or whatever.
If you don't, I'm gonna say, if you don't believe me, ask the lookout guy. If you guys don't believe me.
Some lookout guys are probably.
Does Tasha get excited that there's things to kill that she won't get bitched at about?
I don't know. Tasha's getting dick right now, so Tasha's pretty fucking happy right now. She's killing that dick. That's what she's doing.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the lookout guy and say, can you tell them that the Horde's here? They don't believe me for some odd reason.
The lookout guy goes, look, I woke him up and told him that the fucking Horde's here.
Try again, because they look at me like they don't believe me. Try again. They don't believe me.
So at this point, the lights on the towers all turn red.
Oh shit, they're breaking in. Motherfucker.
Nobody's fucking listening to you at this moment. Nobody is listening to you at this moment. You might have to do something drastic there, Lavender.
I'll just shoot in the air, I guess. I'll just shoot in the air.
You're gonna shoot in the air.
Don't do that. It'll track them our way.
Oh, fuck.
Are you saying you're gonna shoot in the air?
Can Tasha butt in here?
Tasha, unless
maybe I should show my best.
You know what? Hold on. Okay, James, if Tasha wants to butt in, Tasha needs to roll a d20 to see if she just got done getting dicked down. Nope. Tasha is enjoying the shit out of that dick.
How long does this motherfucker last?
I have no clue. He probably has pumped a few in you already.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
No, it looks like Lavender's gonna have to show her raging side. At this point, she's getting pissed now.
I'm gonna have to push out a bunch of white-headed babies out of my vajayjay.
It's a black guy. I did say he's
Yeah,
a big.
I'm gonna have to push out a bunch of big-headed black people.
So, Lavender, what you gonna do?
Okay, at this point, Lavender is getting pissed. Do I have any? I don't want to shoot in the air because wait, ain't the horde already here? Is that are they? They're
The
trying to
horde,
break in the fence.
the horde
right?
is. Some of the horde have already broken through that goddamn first layer of the fence.
Oh shit! At this point, Lavender's getting pretty pissed, and then she's just gonna be like, "Yo, the horde is breaking into the fence." Can I? Since the horde's already here, I'm just gonna shoot in the air and get their attention.
Roll a d20.
Wait,
See if you get everyone's fucking attention. Roll a d20.
because I'm just gonna shoot in the air, man.
You're just gonna shoot in the air. Roll a d20. See if you get everyone's attention.
because the horde's already fucking here. The horde's already here.
Oh, it's gonna attract more, are they?
Sadly, they're all fucking passed the fuck out. They don't hear a single thing you fucking goddamn say.
I roll a d20 to see if Tasha heard it.
Yeah, roll a d20. Let's see if Tasha heard it. Or if she's still enjoying that dick.
I did not raise Tasha to be a little slut.
Oh, okay, I see it right there. Well, there's a problem there, bud. Sadly, Tasha didn't hear it.
Oh my
Son of-
god!
Tasha must have not had any action in a long fucking time.
Okay, I'm gonna look. What can the lookout guy do? Can the lookout guy even try to do something?
The lookout guys, they're shooting. They're keeping all the guys on the towers. The few that you did have, they are over there with everything from AR-15s to everything, and they are just lighting it up. I mean, they're keeping it at bay, but if you don't get more people there, the horde could take over.
Fuck. Okay. Shit. Can I go to the PA system again and try to wake everybody up and tell them that the horde is breaking into the fence? Hold up, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Okay.
Me and my girlfriend are blowing each other's phones up on Instagram reels right now.
Are you having fun?
I am. Kind of relaxing.
You're a dork.
I'm literally just laying in the front seat of my truck. I have the middle seat folded up, and I'm just laying in the front seat.
And, she pulls in, you're just gonna tell her, hop in and have some fun.
I'll be like, well, Minster, so my girlfriend showed up. I gotta go. I gotta go do some things.
I'm gonna go,
I'll
okay,
join the-
Tasha. I'm gonna go, okay,
I'll be
Tasha.
like, I'll join the Saturday one.
Okay, Tasha.
Hey, the player gets the fucking action, and so does the character. I'm using a hoodie as a pillow right now. It's pretty fucking comfortable.
Okay. Folks, we're waiting on.
Go look what I just sent you on Instagram.
Oh, fuck. What the? Why do I need to look?
You're gonna laugh.
I don't know if I want to.
I'll give you a hint. Something I sent to Loney. I sent it to Deloney also, so you're not the only one that has to open your phone to see it.
I don't know if I want.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
Are you scared?
Yeah. Very much. Especially when the fucker looks like goddamn Adolf Hitler.
That's what it's supposed to be.
You son of a bitch.
It's thick, slutty Hitler.
That's Tasha right now.
No, Tasha doesn't have anything on.
At this moment, yeah.
All right, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm texting somebody at the moment. I'll put it like this. It's our Saturday special guest. You guys know who it is, but I'm not saying who it is. I'm texting our.
I can't say who it is because I'll get yelled at.
Yes, you will.
Yep. That's a surprise for our folks.
It's somebody I haven't met personally yet.
Exactly. All right, so I just texted said person. All right, so
All right.
they're over there. They're kind of holding off. You know, like I said, they're holding off the horde or whatever at the gate. Off in the distance, you see a rat king,
Oh fuck.
and it's
Fuck
slowly trekking its way. And it's just one. Surprisingly, it's just one. You do got a lot of shamblers and a lot of walkers and clickers or whatever at the gate. They're holding them off. They're doing pretty good. But you see off in the distance. At this point, you see off in the distance a rat king, and he's slowly trucking his fucking way over there. He's not at a full sprint. He's like, I'll make it there when I fucking make it there type thing.
Oh man, we're going to leave that prison. Oh shit. So I'm
not maybe not. You don't know.
We got no Molotovs or anything. Unless somebody here has some Molotovs or something.
You've got a pretty sizable fucking army there. If you can get the fuckers awake and get Tasha's goddamn attention.
That's why I'm gonna run to the PA and try to say, everybody, get the fuck up. The horde is here. And there's a rat.
You know what, Destiny? Roll that fucking D20 if you're going to.
Oh man. Good thing I had it ready just in case you had me do it. Okay. This better fucking work. Are you serious? What the fuck, man? See, we're gonna lose people.
And sadly, you get up there, and the PAs just they shut the fucking shit off, and you don't know how to fucking turn it on.
Come on now. What am I supposed to do? Is there a way I can just... I don't want to destroy the PA system at all to get the sounded off. Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Is there a way I can fix it or anything?
No, you don't know how to fix it. Tasha, you can roll to see if you snap out of having crazy monkey sex.
Come on, Tasha.
Monkey sex is a lie.
Lavender's not doing so well trying to get everybody's attention.
No, you're still getting fucked.
Quite literally.
Quite literally. In game, and you know, that's your player. So,
what the
Lavender, what are you going to do? I'll tell you this much, Lavender. You've seen what the guy looks like that was going after Tasha. So are you, what are you going to do?
You know, I'm going to go straight up to where that guy is, the one that's having sex with Tasha, and freaking snap him out of him and say, And
So
get
you're
the
gonna
fuck out
go.
of it.
So you're gonna go walk into the room where they're at
I'm
while
not-
they're fucking, and just pop the fucking door open and be like, "Bitch, stop worrying about dick and get the fuck over here and help." Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my head.
Okay,
though, so I
okay,
don't wanna see
okay,
it. I'm
okay.
gonna turn my head.
Lavender, I want to hear that rage from you when you fucking walk in there. So as you're on the way, wait. As you're on the way over there,
Yo,
Abby approaches you and says, "I'm taking flight. We gonna solve this problem."
be careful, Abby. I'm gonna go get Tasha and that guy who she's doing it with. Be careful.
As Abby's walking away, she goes, "That fucking whore!"
All right. So. Okay, so
All
you
right.
say you want to hear that rage in me?
So. Okay, before you state your statement, all right, you're going to get to state your statement. You are going to do that. Here's the deal. Both of you are going to technically roll a d20. James, you're going to do a +2. Lavender, you're going to do a -2.
Oh, crap. Okay. -2?
Lavender does the -2.
Okay, can I say my statement?
Hold on, I gotta see your roll.
Okay.
Mine was a 7.
Fuck.
Hers
One.
was a 1.
Okay, so here's the problem. Go ahead, make your statement.
Okay, y'all, here comes some rage.
Let's hear
You
that.
two. You two. Stop having sex and come out here and deal with this fucking whore. It's here.
So here's the thing. You walked in there, you bust that fucking door open. That motherfucker, he's just going to town on Tasha. The music's fucking playing loud. They didn't hear a single thing that was fucking said. But
Hold on. I'll be back.
I got one more roll. Let's see. Fuck, you're in luck.
I'm in luck. More nap time.
Oh, hold on. I know she stepped away.
No, the way she came in and said, "You two, quit fucking."
We could. I'm gonna get that rage out of Destiny. I tell you. Quit fucking.
Fucking quit having sex. Get the fuck out here. The horde is here.
Exactly.
It was amazing.
I'm surprised she didn't say I walk in there and I grab the fucker off Tasha and yank him the fuck away, because that would have been even more.
Grabbed him by the cock and ripped him off her.
Exactly. I'm gonna chop this motherfucker off. No more fucking. Okay.
Once Tasha does realize what's going on, I hope you know, I'm making sure she doesn't get dressed. She's gonna run out there nude.
I don't know what. You know what? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll wait till she comes back. Did she say what she had to step away for?
Nope.
I'm back. I made two people laugh. I mean, my brother and my dad's girlfriend laugh. Sorry. They heard what I said.
I heard them laughing in the background.
Oh!
I had to go resolve something because they thought
You had to go tell them the reason why you said, "All right, no more fucking."
Yeah, I'm playing D&D. They thought she thought it was you having. I was saying it too. She thought it was y'all having sex. I'm like, that's the characters. I'm right now, so I had to go resolve
Oh
it. So
my
I'm playing
gosh, this
D&D.
is.
Y'all, I'm fine.
Oh my gosh. Oh fuck, that's hilarious. Okay, so at this point, um, the job. Abby has taken off in the chopper. Bear in mind, they've equipped the chopper with some Gatling guns, A10 Warthogs, and she just lighting them up. At this point, Tasha hears it all, and she pushes the motherfucker just right off her. He just. I don't. You know what? Tasha might end up pregnant. We don't know.
Oh fuck, man.
I'll abort that motherfucker personally.
So. James, how much you roll a d20?
Oh Christ! Why do I have to roll a d20?
+2.
Ooh. 12.
So in this moment, you do think a little bit smart. You do at least grab your robe, but your panties are around your fucking damn ankle. You run the fuck out of there, and as you run out of there, Jeff was walking by, the translation guy, and he goes, "Damn, somebody was having some fun action," and he grabs this little fucking like stick, picks up the panties and flings them back in the fucking room. So as you run out there, you see this you see I don't know the exact gun, but it's just got this box and it's full of fucking ammo, and you just start
Was it the dead battery?
No, it wasn't the dead battery. That's what you guys have as your pistol, is the dead battery. Okay, let me kind of explain this to Destiny. I have a friend who's trans who goes by the name of Dead Battery. Okay, and she loves the M1911, a model of a
A1,
gun.
motherfucker, get it right.
What?
A1, motherfucker, get it
I don't
right.
give a flying fuck. It's a goddamn 1911. It's a pistol. What the fuck do you expect? So she loves this fucking gun. I will look it up and I'll text it to you, Destiny. But she loves this gun. So from here on out, anytime I reference the 1911, I just say, "Oh, you got the dead battery." So yeah, there's that. So you pick up so Tasha picks up this gun. She just fucking, she just blasting away. At this point, you hear over the radio that the Rat King is down. It's done for. It's gone. Taken out by Abby from the air.
And I'm gonna put a thumbs up. I know she can't see me, and I'm gonna say in my head, "Good job, Abby."
Abby took out the rat, the Rat King, and the others around the area that are at the gate finally dwindle down the forces. And as they dwindle everyone down, you kind of almost like everyone's kind of like pissed. They're pissed because one, the Horde came forward. The Horde came forward and attacked. A few of them are pissed at Lavender because they're like, "Lavender, why didn't you fucking tell us?" Or whatever. They don't say it.
I was trying.
Wait. They're kind of pissed at you, like, "Lavender, why didn't you tell us?" They don't say anything, but they're like, they kind of look at everyone and they're making sure everyone's okay. and they have this pissed off look, but it's not a pissed off look of like it's like Lavender. Why didn't you tell us? The look is they walk up to you, and they all look at you. Every one of them, and they look at you and they go, Lavender, we are so sorry. We thought you were fucking with us. We were so damn tired. We've been slaving over here left and right. We are sorry. We did not believe you. We were just tired. Thank you for looking out for us.
And I say, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So at this point in
I
time,
would.
at this point in time, they're all just like, we need to get this fixed. A bunch of them say, we're going to stay up. There's still some extra leftover fence. We're going to get this repaired. And some of us are going to probably pass out. But we're going to get this fixed. They get to taking care of that. At this point, though, the guy that was having his way with Tasha can no longer be found. He took off. You can't find him anywhere.
Like away from the prison?
He took off. I mean, away from the prison. He just took off. He found He found Tasha, came in there, fucked the living shit out of her, and then took off.
Wow, what a deadbeat. Lavender says in her head.
But I mean, you never know. He could come back. Yet, I mean, you never know.
At this point, Lavender is still pretty much upset that nobody believed her about the horde, and she's just she doesn't want to hold it off. So probably you said some of the guys were going to stay up and try to fix the fence and everything, and the horde is completely gone, right?
The horde is completely gone. That's been taken care of. Like I says, they were pissed. They were pissed, and their thought was they were pissed because it was like, why is it you just came like that? You should have had some more authoritative in your voice. You should have, but like, motherfucker, there's this fucking horde. Get the fuck on it. I don't care if you're fucking tired. Take care of this, and then you can take your fucking ass back to bed. So it was more of you didn't. To them, your there's a horde was just like, oh, there's a horde that's kind of broken. So you didn't sound like you were very authoritative in this instance. So
maybe Lavender needs to.
Now they're starting to realize why Tasha is the way she is.
A lot of them are, yes, but see, it's the military that was more kind of hesitant. They were like, we understand. Okay, thank you for letting us know, but you didn't have that oomph behind you to say, hey, look, fuckers, I wasn't fucking playing. There's this goddamn horde there that we needed to take care of. It wasn't until that chopper took off and Abby just went to fucking town. That's when everyone was like, holy fucking shit. That it wasn't until Abby took off, started shooting, that Tasha says, motherfucker, look, enough of this dick. It was good. Get the fuck off me. And then ran the fuck out the door. Enough sex type thing is what Tasha said.
This one is too much.
Okay, so it's we're gonna fast forward a little bit. You guys have taken care of the fence. It's been about a week, 2 weeks, or whatever.
How are the civilians?
The civilians, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. No one got infected. The horde was taken care of.
I hope the civilians don't lose their trust in me.
What's up, Rambling Wolf? Bonehead? It's DnD. It's DnD. Okay, so James, I want your character Tasha to roll a d20.
No plus anything or anything?
No plus or nothing. I got bad news for you, Tasha.
What?
Do you really want to know what the bad news is?
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Tasha's pregnant.
I knew it. I fucking knew it, motherfucker. I fucking knew it.
Tasha's pregnant.
Oh, shit. I literally mumbled that like, ah, shit. She pregnant, is she?
Yep.
Do
Okay.
I still have that crowbar?
Say what?
Do I still have that crowbar that I had at Somerville?
It's in the fire
What you
truck,
gonna
but
do?
yeah, why? What you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Go grab that fucking crowbar.
Okay.
And I start beating the shit out of my fucking womb.
Oh no!
Okay, you want to do that?
Yep.
Roll a d20.
Oh no!
Roll a d20.
Just think I'm gonna be pregnant on my watch, motherfucker.
James, you just knocked yourself into. Tasha just knocked herself into a coma.
Oh.
More nap time.
You just knocked
Is
yourself into a
Lavender
coma.
around?
Lavender was told over the radio that Tasha's been knocked into a coma because she found out she was pregnant, and sadly, Tasha didn't take it too well. So
But here's the question.
James, you need to create.
At-home abortion work.
We'll find out. You need to create another character.
She's there?
She's not
Son of
dead.
a-
She's in a coma, so she's gonna be out for the rest of the damn session. She is in a
So
coma.
I can't. So Lavender can't run over and have her taken to the doctor or anything? She can't do any of that?
She's knocked into a coma.
So I'll have Tasha back next playthrough, correct?
Next playthrough, you'll have Tasha back.
Okay. Oh,
That is what you get when you decide you want to beat the shit out of yourself.
Oh, we're gonna have to find out if it works.
You could have asked the doctors to help you, man. Come on.
22 years old.
Hold on, I'm making another sheet so that I can kind of.
I'm making one currently too.
So Bonehead, what this is again, this is The Last of Us style. The Last of Us in DnD, and right now they currently live at a prison. They've taken over a prison. They've cleared it out. They've made sure everything was safe. But James here, who plays the character Tasha, they had a horde of just clickers and everything just kind of come right towards them to take over the what do you call it? Well, during that time, Tasha got a little bit. She wanted, she hadn't had action in a while, so Tasha was a little bit freaky. She found a guy. She was flirting with him. They went off to their separate ways, and they made love. They had sex. Some time had passed. She did a pregnancy test, found out that she was pregnant. She didn't think, hey, well, let me go talk to a doctor and try to get, try to do an abortion or terminate this or whatever. She literally just beat the living shit out of herself. She took a crowbar and beat the shit out of her body. So because of it, she put herself into a coma. She's out for the rest of the damn session. Because, well, sadly, James, in his bright-eyed wisdom, his whole thought is, hey, violence is the definite answer. Let's just take out, all this. So, yeah, long story short, that's what happened.
I'm a genius, okay?
Not that much of a genius. That's all I gotta fucking say.
So, am I gonna be starting at the prison or no?
No, you will not.
Alright. But, if you think about it, this is actually kind of a good thing.
I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is. What's the character's name?
Because it shows everybody about the new character thing we have going.
Could be. What's the character's name?
And because if I have to, I can go to this character if Tasha dies.
Technically, yes. If Tasha dies, you can.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. Next session, what will happen is it's going to be a little bit different. And next session is Saturday, so Tasha can potentially come back on Saturday. We'll never know. What is this?
I hope I missed much already.
This is what you get. This is what you get.
Now time's over.
This is what you get when you don't think about stuff and you just kind of react to, whatever it, yeah. So what I need is a name for this character.
Adam.
Adam?
Yep.
Why do
I'm basing this one off my father.
I kind of figured that one. Age?
45.
Hometown? Bear in mind it cannot be locally to where you actually live, IRL.
Son of a bitch. Dallas, Texas.
I'm assuming it race, like a white, Asian.
Yep, he's white.
It's a gentleman.
Yep.
So, Adam has this here is some of the stuff that Adam has. He has a pistol. The pistol is going to have a 36 rounds in it. Does not have a 12 gauge.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to change the way I play, though.
Yes, you will. Sadly. Again, this is the thing that you don't think about. Adam does.
Can we rewind the clock?
Nope. So
the day of life is strange, buddy.
Adam does have a mask. Adam does have a mask. Has a bow and arrow with 16 rounds of ammo for the bow and arrow.
16 arrows.
Yeah. All he has is a pistol and a bow and arrow. That's it. Adam will get introduced here in a little bit. At this moment, we're gonna go BRB. We're gonna take a break, folks. Now, during this break, James, what I want you to do, here's what I want you to do. Think about things before you start interacting and doing stuff. Adam has no relation to Tasha whatsoever.
But where am I starting at?
Where are you starting at? That's a good question.
Actually,
Treon.
I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Treon is where you're going to start.
Oh, bitch, I was going to be able to change where I start.
Where did you want to start? Let me ask that. But it cannot be the prison.
It was not going to be the prison.
Where was it going to be?
It was going to be Mattawa. It was going to be Mattawa, Oregon.
So you're not even going to be in the same state?
I'm going, like, the complete opposite side of the country.
So you're basically saying you want Adam completely not even anywhere near the prison.
Yeah, because knowing my luck, my dad's going to end up fucking my main character.
You know that's a possible chance that Adam won't meet Lavender, right? That's a possible chance.
That is a possible chance that Adam will not meet. But here's the thing. There is ham radio. So you guys can use ham radio to...
If I start near Tasha, there's a high possibility my dad's going to end up fucking my main character.
I don't know. We don't know. We can't say yes or no. He might view Tasha as a daughter, and stick up for her and take, we don't know.
Damn it! Now you have me fucking thinking.
What do you want to do? I'm going to leave this up to you. I will allow Adam to start wherever the fuck he wants. I'm not going to put the restriction that I did on your first characters. So you can technically start in a big fucking town, big city.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yes.
The only difference is you cannot start where you're from IRL. That's it.
Yep.
So you can technically start in Detroit. You can start in Dallas, Texas. You can start wherever the hell you want.
I'm gonna see if there's anywhere big. Atlanta's like is like pretty close to Somerville.
You could start in Atlanta.
Yep, I'm starting in Atlanta, Georgia.
You're starting in like downtown Atlanta.
Oh, hang on, I have a better idea. I'm gonna start. Where is the? I'm gonna start in Fort Moore, Georgia.
Fort Moore? Oh fuck! Of course you'd have to pick one that I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know fucking the place I chose in Oregon either.
No, I didn't actually.
I don't think you've ever been to Oregon, so.
No, I haven't. Not IRL, no. So you're starting at a military base.
Yep.
Okay.
It'll be my best bet.
All right. So here's the thing. We are going to take that break, folks. We'll be back with Lavender now basically by herself running the prison unless Adam
It's going to be interesting.
Unless Adam decides to make his way to the prison. And Adam stuck at a army airfield. Oh, that I forgot to ask. What is Adam's profession?
Mechanic.
Just a mechanic? A mechanic?
Mechanic, electrical, shit like that.
A mechanic.
He can do pretty much anything with electric, mechanical, and construction.
Okay. Folks, we'll be back. As Destiny would say, quench!
I don't have anything to quench.
Quench the blood flowing out of Tasha.
Is she in
All right. Ay ay ay. This is holy cow. All I gotta say is this is very very interesting. Very very interesting. Very very interesting. All right. So, folks, you know the play style. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I think though that, and I do love every Wednesday, but I think that my question is this: do you guys enjoy it? Because if you do, cool. You know, I mean, I know I'm having fun. So, with that being said, with that being said, do you guys think? What do you guys think of how Tasha's doing? I want to know. I want you guys to tell me how you think Tasha's doing. Because Tasha just ended her, basically, in a sense, ended or put herself into a coma because, well, she decided to beat herself up because she didn't want to have a kid. I understand, you know, maybe she wasn't ready for it, or Tasha wasn't ready. But she's got to think, you know, what are some better ways to deal with certain things? So we'll kind of see what happens with Tasha to see, you know, is she, you know, what happens. So I want to pull up a couple things before I fully unmute. Pull up a couple things. According to the Last of Us style, it says only Ellie has exhibited the ability to breathe spores without difficulty. Only Ellie has exhibited the ability to breathe spores. We'll let them continue, you know, or whatever, for a bit. But it says only Ellie has the ability, or whatever. And obviously, this is, you know, or whatever. All right, let's. Hello.
Hey,
What the
hey,
hell do you
hey.
want?
What?
So what the hell do you want?
I don't know. Let's see if
I think we're
you know, we're eventually we'll see next week if Tasha stays alive.
She fucking better, dude.
wait, are we cutting it short?
No, we're not.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, wait, what?
If you fucking die, I will be pissed.
I think we were on Adam, seeing where Adam's gonna be starting.
Well, we have the spot where Adam's gonna start. In Fort Moore, Georgia.
Fort Moore, Georgia.
Fort
Okay.
Moore, Georgia, literally right on the Georgia-Alabama line.
Okay.
So, at this moment, Frank walks up to Lavender and says, "Hey, Lavender, have you seen Tasha?"
She's currently in a coma because she found out she was pregnant and she decided she wants to get rid of the baby. So
How'd she end up in the coma from getting pregnant? Is that woman lost her damn mind?
no, Frank, she beat herself with a crowbar. She was trying to get rid of the baby. So yeah, she beat the living crap out of herself to get rid of the baby.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like something that Tasha would do. Well, I got a report from Jeff about the one that we have secluded, and
What's the news?
everything seems a-okay, fine, safe. He hasn't turned or nothing like that, and he's learning a lot more English.
He is?
Yeah, surprisingly, he's we've been giving him like from what we were told, we've been giving him like some magazines and some stuff like that, and he's been attempting to read them. He's been listening to a lot of us talk and listening to old time radio shows, whatever. So he's been learning a lot, and he's been able to learn a lot of English.
Okay. So if he's infected, he's not showing any signs, and you guys watched him, and he didn't turn or anything. That's telling us something. We don't know if he's immune, but I think Lavender's putting two and two together. Frank, see if you can get any doctors to run a test on his blood cells or anything, if they can.
They've been doing normal like blood draws. We've been checking. The only thing that we haven't done to check and see is to go into an infected area, and he's kind of given like the little English that he's learned. And then Jeff has talked with him and stated, the only test that we can truly do to see is take you into an infected area. And from what we understand, he's down for it. He wants to help. He sees that we all care. He's a little bit worried though with everything that just recently happened. I understand why, with that horde and all that. But we kind of, that's the only thing that we could possibly do is take him into an infected area, ask him if he's willing to remove his mask, and see what happens. He said if he has to, he will.
Okay. Frank, I want you to take me to Zen and see if I can talk to him.
All right, so as you head on over there, let's cut over to Adam. Adam, you kind of wake up. You're at the military fort. You're in the barracks. You have not a fucking clue what's going on. I mean, not a fucking clue.
This ought to be fun.
Say what?
This ought to be fucking fun. Starting from scratch again.
Yeah. Starting from scratch.
At least Tasha's not dead yet.
No, Tasha's not dead. She's not
But she's
dead.
gonna come.
But we'll see. We will see based on how you do. Because here's the thing. I am not gonna now, as of now, considering this is episode what? Like 7?
7.
Like 8-4.
I am no longer gonna step in and say, "Are you sure you want to do that?" So if you say something that's way out of pocket right now, so for example, if Adam runs into something and gets infected, Lavender cannot help you.
I'm SOL.
Yes, Adam will be SOL. And number 2, if you do take Adam, to the prison, yes, you'll have some type of assistance, but they don't know you from shit from Shinola.
So at that point, I'm still SOL.
In a sense, yes. Okay. Adam wakes up at a let me see. Let's kind of look around here at this Fort Benning Fire Department. That's where you're gonna wake up at. Fort Benning, Fort Benning Fire Department Station number 4. So I guess she was a mechanic for the fire department, or that's just where you fucking woke up. That's where you come into play.
I got my booty hole raped in a dark alley, and I woke up here.
So, with that being said, you're near an airport. You're a mechanic.
I am.
Yes.
I'm a mechanic, a construction trades, electrical.
Yeah. All right.
Could I have done as much as I wanted?
Say what?
I said, could I have picked as many occupations as I wanted to?
I probably would have said like up to maybe like 2 or 3, but
Well, then I'm perfect.
yeah. So you wake up, you see that the whole firehouse is just empty. I mean, it's empty. There's random shit all over the place. There really is. You don't know what's going on. It's daylight. You kind of, you look out the window, you see just abandoned vehicles. Just everything's just kind of like, you're like, what the hell's going on? So what's the play? What's the plan?
Well, first I'm gonna start looking around, seeing if I can figure out what the fuck is going on.
So you look around, like it says, you see a big like parking area. You see a runway off in the distance, and you come to the realization that you're at a what looks to you like an airport.
Okay. So I'm gonna start looking around, seeing if I can find any people, like any weapons, loot, health, med, shit like that.
So you're gonna do like a general search just in the building that you're in.
Yep.
Okay. Roll D20. On the current floor that you're in, you're upstairs. You don't really see much. Maybe.
Well, Dad, you're shit out of luck.
In this instance, yeah, he doesn't find much. He kind of sees like maybe like there's some beds or whatever, but there's like nothing there. It pretty much looks like everything was taken. There might be like some boots on the floor, but they're of no use or whatever. So it's kind of like you're like, yeah, I don't see
my
much.
right now.
What?
I took my boots. There's boots on my floorboard right now because I took my boots off.
So, and you notice a couple, a set of stairs leading downstairs. You also see a pole leading downstairs, so you see the fire pole. And you see what looks like a door that you think leads to a bathroom, but you're not too sure.
I am going to walk up to that door.
Okay.
I'm going to put my ear up to that son of a bitch to see if I can hear anything.
Smart idea. Okay.
I have to be smart.
Roll a d20 for perception. So you don't hear nothing on the other side of that door. You're good. You kind of open the door. You go to check the door. It opens, no problem. And you see, looks like a shower, a toilet, and just some other miscellaneous things. Do you decide to search the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay. Again, you're gonna roll another d20. You want to get a high number.
Alright, let's see what we can do. D20 plus 20.
Say what? So all you really, all you really find is you do find a couple things, but it's like nil. You know, you find what looks like an empty magazine case. So well, now you have an extra magazine, but it's empty. And then you find an empty bottle of pills. So now you have some containers that you can use. What for? Have no clue.
Nice.
So we'll shift back to Lavender. Lavender. You
What's
make
that?
your Lavender, you make your way over to what's our
Zen?
you make your way over to Zen, and he looks at you. Hello,
Hey, Zen.
me understand you need help.
Yes, we do need help.
What happened?
Well, a horde attacked in the middle of the night.
What
Broke our
is?
fence, but we got that.
What is?
Huh?
What is?
A horde, like a horde of shamblers, bloaters, stalkers, clickers, runners. Basically, a horde of the infected. A horde of infected almost broke the perimeter of our fence, but we got that taken care of.
What is?
Oh,
He doesn't know exactly what you're talking about. He's very confused. He's
okay. I'm gonna look over to Jeff and I'm gonna look over to Jeff and try to see if he can explain it in the language he knows because he doesn't.
so Jeff tells him exactly what it is, and he kind of looks. He's like, "Oh, okay, you know." So
Oh.
he understands everything that's going on, and he's just like, "Okay."
So it appears that you're not showing any signs. And what
No,
Frank told me that
me, and he kind of acts like he's scratching or whatever, and he says, "Me, I do this, and nothing."
And so what Frank tells me that while Jeff and them were watching you, you didn't turn or anything. And he told me that to confirm that if you are immune, Lavender's putting two and two together. She doesn't know if he's immune yet. We're gonna take you into an infected area like a spore-filled building. And he told me if you're
He heard you
Okay,
say
Sam.
spore, and the first thing he goes is, "What is?"
spores come from dead infected that have been there for a long time. So they unleash these spores. Basically,
He puts up both of his hands. He goes, infected spore. What is? Like he's like, okay, what is spores come? Basically, what he's trying to say to you, and again, Jeff kind of steps in and he goes, and he says, what he basically means. Jeff looks at you. He goes, Lavender. What he basically means is, okay, what is a spore? Like I understand what you mean by infected. I have seen a couple of them, but what is a spore? Like is it an infected, or that's what he's asking.
Basically, spores are like they're like dust, but they're not dust. Basically, something a dead infected unleashes in the air of a building if they've been there for a long time.
So he kind of after you mention that to him, he kind of looks and he goes, he points at a photo of a bloater that's up on the wall, and he goes and he's pointing around the stuff that's around the bloater, not the actual bloater itself, the stuff around the bloater, and he goes, duh. And Jeff kind of looks at him and goes, yeah, that stuff.
Basically that, but bloaters, they unleash acids. Basically, yes.
So Zen kind of looks at you. He goes, let's go.
Hold on, Zen. You're telling me you're willing to go into a spore-filled building to test out if you cough at anything or not?
Yes. I need help. You need help. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Frank and say, can you get one of your men to take Tasha to the infirmary and have the doctor watch over and check her, please?
Frank kind of looks at you and goes, you don't see her in the bed over there?
Oh. Never mind, y'all right.
She's over here. We've got tubes hooked up to her, IV, everything. From what I've been told, we don't know if the baby's gonna survive. But she's a dumb bitch.
Lavender cannot argue at that point. Lavender just sighs out disappointment and goes, "Oh, Tasha."
Frank kind of looks at you and he goes, I mean, well, it's the fucking truth,
I know, Frank. I'm just disappointed that Tasha didn't talk to the doctors to help her with this pregnancy. I wish you would.
Frank looks at you and goes, Can I be honest with you?
Sure.
Tasha is stubborn. Stubborn as hell. And our biggest worry is that she's gonna flare up and do something stupid.
Yeah, I didn't get to have that conversation with her. Yeah, I can't argue with that, Frank. She is stubborn. I guess my conversation with her is gonna have to wait till she's better.
I mean, pretty much.
If
if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Okay, Frank. Are there any spore infected buildings with no? I know there's infected in spore filled buildings, but we know, like in The Last of Us, there could be like spore infected buildings with dead infected. Do you know any spore infected buildings with dead infected? So that way we can test out the theory if Zen is immune or not.
At the moment, I do not. I mean, from what we're told by Zen, is that the sheriff's office did have he said he's been there, so that could be infected, a spore based area. Again, I don't know.
And you said the sheriff's office is like down the street near Treon, or is it in
It's
Treon?
literally it's not even that far. Literally, like we have the Corrections Department Institute right next to us, and then we have the sheriff's office.
Okay. So I'm gonna have a few of your men take Zen to the sheriff's office. He sheriff's office, and then ask and order Zen to take off his mask and report back to me and see if he's coughing or anything. Is that okay with you?
Do you want one of us to go with you to go with him?
Yes, please. I might need all the help I can get. Do you want to come, Frank? It's up to you if you don't want to come.
I'll go.
You sure?
Yeah, because you know what I mean. Somebody's got to do it.
Okay. We can either drive. I could take the police cruiser and everything.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and go up to my room, get my mask and everything, my backpack, and yeah, make sure I'm all prepared.
Hey, I did say that I was gonna download Google Earth, didn't I?
Okay.
I did it. I just downloaded it. I'm like, nah.
Oh, you're downloading Google Earth?
I downloaded Google Earth so that I can pin all these locations that we kind of visit to, so I can just, because I can't remember their address or whatever, so I can just kind of like click on one of them, and it kind of like flies me there. I'm like, Google Earth's gonna work wonders on this.
Okay. Dude, ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay, so let's as you guys get ready to kind of shift travel over there, we'll shift back over to Adam. So Adam, you looked in the bathroom, you found a couple containers, a couple things, for you, but you really didn't find anything that could be of use. Again, you had walked out of that bathroom, you have the fire pole and the stairs. So take your pick. What are you doing?
Do I even have to answer that question?
Okay, you decide to jump out the window.
What?
If you leave it up to me, I'm gonna pick something off the fucking wall. Answer the goddamn question. Don't throw say what?
Fire pole.
You're gonna go down You're gonna go down the fire pole. Okay. Well, let's see if there's any infected down there. There's one stalker. One stalker. And he's being a little bit to be honest, he's kind of like, he's not even really paying attention to you, because you got down the thing pretty decently quietly. What are you gonna do?
I am going to try and stay clear of the stalker, but also keep my eyes on it.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna try and make my way around that building, like on the bottom floor of it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try and stay clear of that walker while still keeping my eyes on it to make sure it's not coming near me.
Okay. Roll a d20 for stealth.
I'm ready for that number 1 to come through when I roll this fucking d20. Hey, it was an 8.
So, you make your way through, but the stalker hears you, but then runs the fuck away. Bear in mind, stalkers do that.
Does he run out of the building, or does he just run and hide in the building?
Runs clear out of the building.
Okay, thank God.
This one kind of runs. Well, technically, it's not out of the building. He kind of runs to a whole nother fucking room.
Oh, then I'm safe.
Okay, for right now, you're safe. Okay, so what do you want to do? Right now, the stalker's not in the same room as you. What do you want to do in that room? You're now downstairs.
I'm gonna do a general search of that room.
General search of that room. Do it. Roll that dice again. So you see some papers, and there's some notes on there. One of them says the safe code is, and it tells you the safe code. There's also a some more arrows down there, so you get. I want you to roll a 2d6, or no, roll a 1d100. Actually, a 1d100. 45. So now, let me see something. Wait. I'm gonna do this in the general in that room. Roll. F, I believe it is. No, that didn't work. Okay, I'll just delete that one. So we're gonna say in this instance, you find anywhere between 4 to 5, 4 to 5 arrows. So we'll just say you found 5 arrows.
So if I would have rolled 100, then I would have got 10.
Yeah, you would have got 10. I can't wait. Can we do this? Let me see. Oh.
Are you trying to roll a number between the numbers?
See if that works. Ah, that works too. Okay. Technically, you know what? Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you a better shot at this. For better amount. Yeah, I mean, depends on how the dice roll or whatever. I'm gonna delete that one, and I'm gonna delete that one. What I want you to do is roll a 2d10.
A 1d10?
2d10. So it's basically two die 10 dices. If it is a 10, that counts as a 0. So the first one was you find about 16 arrows.
Sweet.
That I figured that'll work because with that, the first one was the 1, the second one was the 6, so you found 16. Technically, it says 7, but I'm gonna go based off each one of the dice. You found 1 and a 6. Combine the two together. That's 16. We're just gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I might if you're finding. So that's what we're gonna do. Destiny, pay attention to this. So when you guys find loot, I'm gonna have you guys do a 2d10, and what that is whatever that number is. That's how many, basically bullets wise, that you have found, and we're gonna say that them were for your case for your character's case, you found them in arrows. So you found another 16. 16 and 16 is 32. Lovely. So yeah, that kind of works. But occasionally, like if I say roll a if I go, we're gonna be changing, and I'm gonna fully write down kind of how that works or whatever, so that you guys can kind of fully understand exactly what each roll would mean if I ask you guys it, because I want to get some documentation for this. So, but in this case, yeah, that's for loot. Yes, it'd be a 2d10.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of doing this in a sense all on the fly in a sense, and I want to have something kind of make some sense. Okay, so you find these arrows, for your bow and arrow, and what was that? Previous roll was a 13. Yeah. You also, like I said, you found that note with the safe. As kind of looking around, you see 3 doors. You see 3 doors. One of them is wide open, and you kind of assume that is the room where that stalker kind of ran into. So
yeah.
What's your plans there?
I'm going to stay clear of that room for the time being.
Hey, Whitelight.
I'm going to stay clear of that room for the time being.
Okay.
and I am going to. Are there any other doors in this room?
There are
Like
total
in
of
this.
there are a total of 3.
Okay, I'm gonna choose door number 2.
Door number 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go up to the door, and you look at the door. See what questions you decide to ask to see how this goes.
I'm gonna put my ear up to that door to see if there's anything behind it.
Roll a d20 for perception.
God damn it.
Perceptions will be a d20. Stealth is d20, stuff like that. So, because you're trying to check to see if there's basically baddies behind the door. Remember, in this case, the lower the roll, the badder. So you don't want it to be a low. In this case, yes,
yeah,
there is.
and
Yes, if it was stealth, you wanted it higher.
yeah.
Perception, you like in this case, yes, there are baddies in there. You hear a noise, what sounds like a clicker, but you're not too sure because obviously you don't know what the fuck a clicker is. You as the player, you know what a clicker is, but you hear something that's, it's making the clicker noise.
Well, I'm gonna be changing my option, and I'm gonna choose door number 3.
Okay, so you walk up to door number 3. What do you do?
Put my ear up to it, see if there's anything behind it.
Roll that d20 then again. Luckily, you're above 6, so you can't fully tell though. You can't fully tell. It sounds quiet, but you don't know. So there could be a runner in there, or there could be a stalker in there. You don't know.
Well, I'm going to slowly open that door.
So you're gonna attempt to open the door?
Yep.
Let's see. Sadly, the door's locked.
Shit. Do it have any shims?
No, but I'll technically no. You didn't start with them, but I'm gonna let you start with a couple. You're gonna start with 2. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna try and shim that door open then.
All right. So we're gonna do a D100 on for chance.
That's a
Luckily,
good number.
luckily you get the door open.
That's a damn good number right there.
Okay. Do you open the door?
Yep.
Roll a D20.
Slowly, I slowly open it.
Roll a D20. The door hits you in the face.
Does a door hit me in the face?
You did not ask which way the door opens or where the hinges were. So the door kind of, you pull the door open, you're like, oh shit. And you kind of step away. And then you walk in.
Didn't think that would fucking matter. It's a door. Humans can see which way a door opens.
You did not ask.
There's so many rules.
This is what I get for talking with Digi a lot.
Oh, great. That's why.
Well, I want to know how to be able to do it correctly.
No, you just want to do it to be able to make my life a living hell.
I mean, maybe, but
Because you're an asshole.
again, maybe.
Oh, there's no maybe. You're just an asshole.
Again, maybe.
But you digress.
But I digress. Yes.
Alright, well, I walk into the fucking room. Ah, shit, I don't have my flashlight on this one.
No, you don't.
Is there any power in this building?
Have you searched?
No?
Haven't.
I'm gonna search. I'm gonna do a general search, especially for a light switch, to see if there's any lights.
Roll for chance. Roll a D100. You find the light switch, you flip it, and surprisingly, lights turn on.
Oh, yes. Okay, now I'm going to do a general search of the room.
You're going to do a general search of the room.
Yep.
For
Actually, hang on. First, I'm going to look around to see if there's any baddies in there or anything like that.
Smart fucking idea. Holy shit. Somebody give this motherfucker a cookie. Roll a D100.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a cookie.
Roll a D100. So you kind of look around. You're like, I don't see anything. You don't hear anything. But you're still kind of a little bit leery. Because there could be some crouched behind like a counter or something. So you don't fully know.
Could be a stalker crouched behind the counter because that's what they like to fuck do.
Exactly. I think somebody must have did their homework.
No. I mean, I did, but I didn't remember anything, so I didn't care about it that much.
All right.
I'm not gonna rewatch those videos until I get my Game Pass back so I can get P2.
You're like, I want to do T2 on the computer.
Yeah, I do.
I swear, I can't wait till Destiny gets a damn computer.
Of course.
Okay.
All right.
Her
So,
life will be a living hell when she starts playing TLOU on Minecraft with us.
oh yes, I already know. I'm gonna literally be watching her play, and she's just gonna fucking rage because a fucking Flarenix is gonna come up and just fucking bite her in the ass. These motherfuckers. Okay, bear in mind it's based off TLOU. It's not exactly like you're not gonna see actual clickers, but what you will see is these things that they're flying little fuckers, right? And they got these little hooks. They'll come up. They'll pick you up, pull your character in the air, and then drop your ass.
That's not fun.
Shit. Ah, shit.
So if you have,
That's a new mob in P2.
yeah, you want to have stuff to protect yourself.
Well, looks like I better start working so I can get the stuff to protect myself.
Yeah, you will once you get a computer and and everything.
Yeah, and start working.
Oh, we're gonna put her in P1 first or P2?
She'll start with T2. She'll start with T2. I'll start her with T2. All right, so we're gonna shift. We're gonna shift back over to Lavender.
That works out because I'm eating.
So, Lavender, you and you kind of you're over at the you are over at the prison, and Frank radios you. Frank, he goes, this is Frank to Lavender. Come in.
Yes. Oh, 10-4. What's up, Frank?
We've made it to the sheriff's office, and there is heavily amount of spores here. I mean heavily. I think this is probably where that horde may have started. We're about to have Zen take off the mask.
Is your mask on, Frank? Are y'all's masks on?
Well, we haven't went in, but it will be on when I go in. Zen and me and Jeffrey here. Jeffrey has been told by Zen that if he is to start, he said that if he starts coughing, Zen requests to be put down.
Okay. Report. Okay, once you guys go in there, be careful. Be sure to make sure there's no infected around. Okay.
Will do.
And make sure y'all mask is on.
Will do.
And report back to me. And report back to me if he starts coughing.
Will do.
All right. Be careful.
So,
see.
So they all head in there. They look around, and there's nothing in there, so it's clear. And Zen at first he's a little bit hesitant because he's like, and he's not hesitant to take off the mask. He's looking around and he's like, he kind of looks at Jeff and goes, "May I get my stuff that was here?" Jeff is like, "Yeah, go ahead, go ahead." And it's a duffel bag or whatever, stuff or whatever. And he goes, then kind of looks at Jeff and goes, "I'm ready to do this." Jeff looks at Frank and says, "We're on the ready." Frank kind of keys up and says, "Frank to Reaper base. I'm gonna go open mic." Basically, what he was trying to tell you is you're gonna hear everything that happens at that moment. So he's basically just gonna hold on to his radio and keep it open mic so that you hear everything.
Okay, Frank.
Zen takes off the mask and he takes it off. He kind of looks around and he looks at Jeff and goes, "When am I supposed to cough?" Jeff kind of looks at him through the mask, says, "You should be coughing right now." Then goes, "I don't feel the need to cough at all." So Frank and Zen, Frank and Jeff look at Zen and go, "Okay, we want you to walk back out and then walk back in. If anything changes, we'll know." Zen goes, gives him kind of like a thumbs up, walks out, stands out there for a couple seconds, maybe like 30 seconds, walks back in, no coughs whatsoever. Let me tell you, I rolled a nat 20.
You rolled a nat 20?
I rolled a nat 20. Zen is 110% immune. He is like Ellie.
Oh my gosh, that just confirmed he's immune. That's why he's not showing any signs.
So, Zen says, "Do I need to continue wearing the mask?" Frank cautiously looks over at Jeff and goes, "Yeah, you probably should, because we don't want people to know this."
Basically, being cautious, like Joel told Ellie.
So at this point, they head back to the base. They have informed you. They told you. Obviously, you kind of heard over open mic, so you know everything that is going on. They did it. Actually, what had happened is they radioed you. They told you, "Look, go to this channel. We're gonna go open mic, so you know what's going on." But at this point, Zen is no longer available for the rest of the session.
What do you mean by that?
Zen is no longer available for the rest of the session. That's what I mean.
So basically, he's not gonna be.
He's an NPC at the moment, but he is no longer available for the rest of the session.
Okay, so he's an NPC. He's still alive. He's an NPC.
He's still alive.
So
Yes, he's still alive, but you cannot interact with him. You cannot talk with him. And right now, according to everyone else, he's just helping tend the garden and everything. Little backstory on Zen. Okay. Zen has talked with Jeff. Zen is 15 years old. He's a male. He's 15 years old. He comes from China. His parents come from China. He doesn't come from China. He was born.
The minute I heard the name Zen, I knew it was Japanese or Chinese.
Yes. He comes from China. his parents, obviously, they came from China. He was born in the U.S. So yeah, birthright citizenship, fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say that one. So like it says, he's 15. He, he holds on to the keys to that Lambo like it's his life. Matter of fact, that is actually his vehicle. That was supposed to be the vehicle he was getting when he turned 16. His parents wanted to gift him. He was very, very, very rich. Okay.
Oh wow.
You guys don't know this, but the only person that knows this is Jeff. And Jeff kind of was just like, yeah, your backstory really, it doesn't, cool. Thanks for telling me, but I'm not too worried about it because we're in the here and now. But Jeff does know. But at this moment now, Zen is a non-playable character. He's a non-talkable character. He's, according to you guys, he's just another person that's tending it to the, he's a civilian, but he kind of is just kind of tending to the yards and making sure that the crops are grown or whatever. And he's doing teenager shit. Put it that way.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so that confirms Lavender's little theory that he's immune.
Yes, he is immune.
That confirms it.
I'm going to state this. I'm going to state this. Zen will come back into play at a later time.
Okay. Okay.
So, we're going to shift back to Adam. Bear in mind, you are on a army base. Adam?
Yep.
You still have one more room to check before you possibly. I mean, technically, you don't have to check it. You still have that other room you want to check. What do you want to do?
Technically, I have 2 more rooms to check because I have the one that the stalker ran in, and then I have the one
That was
with the
that was
with the
locked.
window.
That was locked. Oh no, you just got into that one because that's the door that hit you in the head.
Yep.
You have the other one that okay. And then the current room that you're in, you don't know what's going on in there because we kind of yeah. So what I'm gonna have you do is figure out what you want to do.
Did I do my general search of that room yet?
Yeah, you did. that was that 45.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna leave the fire hall.
You're gonna leave the fire hall? Okay.
And I'm gonna go start looking around for vehicles that I can move, like that I can drive around the base.
I mean, there's all types of fucking vehicles there.
Okay, are any of them in working condition? Or am I gonna have to fix one?
I like how Google Maps has just pixelated everything. So, like, if I were to say, "Oh yeah, they're in perfect working condition," I could never fucking know, because there's all types of fucking military bases, military vehicles here. It's just the ultimate question is knowing if they're
Actually,
so,
gonna fuck.
Well, you know what? Search the vehicles. Fuck it. Search to see.
Okay, so what do you want me to roll?
D20. Because it's a vehicle. We're gonna say for vehicles it's D20. All the vehicles that you find, they have flat tires, and from what it looks like, you smell a whiff of gas on the ground. So all the fuel tanks were punctured.
These motherfuckers.
Vehicle-wise, ground vehicles. You have not found any aircraft.
So are those just the ones around the fire hall, though?
Just around the fire hall.
Okay. So I'm gonna make my way. I'm going to make my way. Where is the fire hall at?
I'll switch my scene so that my you can kind of see it. I just have what do you call it? Google Earth open.
Oh, let me head to your stream.
Make sure you mute it.
I
That's all.
don't want to open Tubi. Okay. So
Oh well, shit! I didn't want to do that. Okay, hold on.
there it is.
There we go.
Okay.
Ooh, updated pictures. Lovely.
And this is like, ooh la la, fancy.
Yeah, updated pictures. Fuck yeah. Some of them are old.
Well, I'm gonna make my way over to like the main barracks.
So what do we say over here by like where you see all this pavement?
Yeah, over at Freedom Hall.
Okay. So you make your way over there. As you get over there, you kind of hear alarms go off in the distance. You don't know what the fuck it is, or the fact is you just don't fucking
How
remember.
far did that fucking Treon alarm go? God damn.
You're not hearing it from Treon. You're hearing it from. It sounds loud, so it's close. You see a corpse on the side. You see a corpse on the side, right? And it's got a radio with it.
Feeling thirsty, we finna hydrate.
They got a radio with it. Thank you for reminding me on that.
You're welcome. Are you actually gonna hydrate for me?
Fuck yeah, I did.
You actually followed my instructions one of these times.
Fuck you. You're lucky.
I'm slowly turning Minster into my bitch.
Okay, so you make your way over there. You see this. You see this radio, and you hear. You just hear stuff coming from it. Your choice. Do you want to take the radio, or do you just want to say fuck it? You know.
You said it's a ham radio, correct?
It is a military-based radio, so it has ham features on it. It has your normal, like you could use it at the prison if you decide to take Adam towards the prison or towards that direction. It's kind of up to you.
Okay, yes, I am gonna take that radio though.
I do need to grab some more fucking pop though. And then you redeem that first stream, you dingle hopper.
Listen here, motherfucker. You cannot be saying the fucking word. That's a no-no.
I'll cuss at you.
What the fuck are you gonna cuss at me with?
Snow.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
It's been fucking agreeing for the past 4 goddamn days.
Right. Welcome back.
I had to use the bathroom.
I've been plowing slush and dirt.
Okay.
I don't want to fucking hear the word snow. We haven't had any.
Okay, so as you make your way as you make your way over there, you've grabbed that radio. You see I'm trying to remember what type of aircraft these fuckers are. I see some aircraft in this range. Well, they're not Chinooks. They're the ones that basically the blades will face up, and then they can face forward.
And I might be able to tell you.
I don't see them in the most recent picture, but they can do vertical takeoffs. They have 2 fucking propellers, one on each side, and they can go. They that's all that I know.
Sure.
I can switch the scene and kind of point out where the fuck they were. Right in this area, they I guess because I changed the time frame of the picture.
They're not even on Google Maps.
Yeah. Like I says, I changed the time frame, so That's the reason why.
No, there's not even vehicles at Fort Benning's fire department on Google Maps. I mean, there is, but there isn't.
Well, the thing is, like I says,
And disclaimer: do not show up here. Damn it.
yes, please, folks. You know, honestly, I really don't think we should have to be giving fucking disclaimers this goddamn much. But there are people out there that will do this. You show up there. Let me tell you, this is a military base. You show up there and cause problems, you're committing a federal offense. You want Trump coming after you? This is a military base, okay? It's just the same thing when if Tasha wakes back up, when they're at the prison, don't show up there. That's a state prison.
That's not county. That is state.
That is state. This, what we're looking at now, what I just kind of showed, is federal. Again,
like, that's a big fuck up.
We are just having fun. We're playing a variation of Dungeons and Dragons. That's why you see as the background or whatever. This is why I tell you guys just minimize your video, turn up the volume a bit. We're playing a version of Dungeons and Dragons that is The Last of Us based, and where I'm allowing them to use real life areas in planet Earth to make their way around. They could
it would be a bitch to make up places for this game.
It really would. It really would. If you guys have played Last of Us and Destiny, she's played it. I think James played it once or twice, but I know Destiny can tell you it'd probably be a bitch to come up with towns and cities, and yeah, it's just not worth it. Oh, they could have started in the fucking UK for all I gave a damn. I wouldn't have fucking cared.
British, eh?
British? You get some water.
Can I get some tea and trumpets?
No, I want some water.
Well, fuck you. You don't get water.
Fuck you too.
No, I'm good.
Mhm.
I have Abby for that.
Oh gosh. Matter of fact, where's she at? Where's she at?
She did not come over tonight.
Well, that little shit.
I know.
I had to text her and be like, daughter.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, so
She doesn't love me enough to come see me.
So you know what? You didn't kind of walk all the way over to Freedom Hall. You walked out of that little area. You seen the vehicles. They had the pop tires or whatever. You see some helicopters off. You see about 2 choppers off. There's technically 3 in this little picture. But you see the the three choppers or the 2 choppers. That's the first time for you doing that. Holy shit, James.
A couple other times.
It's very rare that you do uptime. So you see the 2 choppers. Are you gonna check on the choppers, or are you just gonna say fuck them and continue on going?
I'm gonna check on the choppers, see what's going on with them.
You're gonna check on the Helma choppers?
I'm gonna check on the Helma choppers.
Roll that D20.
And we're gonna make me go all the way back to my fucking Discord.
Cheese with your wine? One of the choppers is just it looked like shit. You're like, this fucker can't even go off the ground.
Can I check on the other one?
Yeah, roll another D20. You're like, that chopper almost kind of looks pristine. You're like, why the fuck isn't this chopper touched?
I am amazing. My dad is the best.
So you go up to the chopper, you hop in it, you try to start
around my finger. He's giving me that good luck.
So you, like it says, you hop in the motherfucker, you try to start it up, but sadly, it's out of fucking gas.
Damn it!
It needs that jet fuel, because guess what it is?
It's the hell of a chopper, and it
Yes,
takes
it's a hell of a chopper, but guess what type of hell of a chopper it is?
a Black Hawk.
Yep.
Go figure.
All right. Now there's 2 hell of a choppers in this campaign.
Well, I'm gonna start looking around for a vehicle and some gas cams.
And some gas cans.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll that D20 to see if I can find one.
Okay. Not in the immediate vicinity. No.
I'm gonna go Tasha on this fucking game.
No, you cannot.
I'm gonna pull a Tasha and blow my phone up with a 12 gauge.
Oh, that'd be fun.
No, it wouldn't, because then I'd have to go buy a new phone. I take it in to get it repaired. What the fuck happened to it? I got pissed off and shot it with a shotgun.
Why did you shoot it with a shotgun, sir?
I got pissed off at Dungeons and Dragons, and it just kind of happened.
You'll have that with them type of games.
Are you motherfuckers gonna cover it or what? Or am I gonna keep sitting here with my dick in my hand?
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna.
That would be a hell of a story for Verizon.
That would be a hell of a story for Verizon. That and your mother'd be like, "What the fuck?"
She just hears a loud boom and comes outside and sees me aiming at the ground with fucking phone parts all around me with a 12 gauge in my hand.
Exactly. You ain't getting another one.
I paid for this one, so she can't say shit.
You just be like, "I'll take my grandmother's old phone."
I don't want to know what kind of pictures are in there.
Well, there'll probably be new ones.
Exactly. I don't want to know.
Your grandmother would beat you, and you know it.
She would beat me.
With her cane.
She would beat me within an inch of my damn life.
Exactly. Okay, so you kind of look off in the distance, and you see a fuel truck off in the distance. You don't know if there's fuel in it, but you see what looks to be a fuel truck off in the distance.
Well, I get in a 3-point football stance and I start sprinting at that motherfucker.
Okay, roll a d20.
How much you want to bet I roll like a 2 and fall on my fucking face?
I don't know. We'll see.
Called it.
You have an asthma attack. You run out of fucking breath on the way there.
I have asthma?
You have the asthma.
My dad didn't have asthma. At least I didn't know. At least I don't know if he did. I never saw that old bastard run, so I wouldn't know.
I should go ask your uncle right now. I should go ask him.
Do it.
Hey, Destiny, you want to take a short break?
Sure, we can take a short break.
All right, because we're getting close to time. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take a like not even like a 5-minute break, folks. I'm gonna go ask his uncle some information. We're gonna come back, and guys, we're not gonna fully end on a cliffhanger. What we're gonna do, is yeah, I know, it's strange, isn't it? So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go ask this a couple questions to James's uncle, and then when we come back, I would like to, if possible, we're gonna see what happens with James's new character, and then we're gonna shift back to Lavender, and see what see what Lavender does, and then we'll wrap up. So we'll be right back, folks. All right. Where'd that bugger
James
go?
will be right back, by the way.
Okay.
He'll be right back.
I was gonna say, where'd that
Yeah.
bugger go? Yeah, little bugger. I did find.
Yeah, he'll be right back.
I did find out. No, his dad did not have asthma, but because it's a D&D
Okay.
session, I guess we'll just say that yeah he. Because I already said it, so I'm not gonna take it back.
Alright, Adam, alright. Adam has asthma. Because you already said he had an attack.
Yeah, he.
And he has no inhaler. And
We don't. Well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't. He didn't say. He didn't. You know. He didn't say
I fucking hate my life.
why.
I have to go on a late night road trip.
Where to?
Fucking Kalkaska.
What for?
My buddy's girlfriend, and my buddy's girlfriend's dad, they had to go up to Kalkaska. And on the way back, his girlfriend's dad's starter fell out of his truck.
Oh, lovely.
So now I have to take him to go to Kalkaska to get his girlfriend from work at 10:30.
Oh, wow. Well, we're gonna be obviously wrapping up.
I don't want to leave. I have been on the road for 3 goddamn days.
Right. I did find out from your uncle that your dad never had he never had asthma.
I was like 99.9% certain the motherfucker didn't, but then again, I've never seen him run.
Well, I guess he was the fastest out of everyone because when
He was. I will give him that. He was quick.
I guess when you know the difference when I say bitch and whore when it comes to your sisters, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so when the bitch fell out of the was pushed out of the out of the house when you guys lived across from your grandmother, when she was pushed out of the window, he ran over there, and according to your uncle, it took him about 3 seconds to get over there.
Uh-huh. It took him a total of 8 seconds to get from Grandma's house to my house and up the stairs.
Why didn't you push her out a little faster?
I'm not the one who pushed her out.
You should have.
If I could have, I would have. If I could throw that bitch off the fucking roof of this house onto hard concrete, I would.
I'm not stating names. You have that option.
I would push Taryn off the roof of my fucking house and watch her body explode on impact.
Yeah.
His sister's just something else.
If you knew the shit that was going on with my sister Destiny, you would think the same way.
Probably. Your rage would get to you, Destiny. I'll put it that way. All right.
Well, good
So,
thing
I mean,
don't
fuck,
know,
I've literally threatened to pull a gun on my sister before, so.
All right. Let's yeah, okay.
Oh,
so
damn.
you make your way
What?
after falling and in essence having an asthma attack, you kind of recatch your breath. You make your way over there, and you get you hop in the truck. Based on a simple fact, the keys are in the ignition. It starts up no problem. You can tell you're like, ooh, holy shit! This thing has a full tank of gas for driving, and it sounds like it's fully loaded for jet fuel. So you kind of drive over there. You have to take a long drive all the way over there. You do. Takes you about maybe about 15 minutes, whatever. So you get over there. You fill
Make it back to a helichopper?
to make it back to the helichopper. You take the truck back to the helichopper. Helichopper.
And it takes me 15 minutes? How fast does this motherfucker go? 2 miles an hour?
Well, yeah, no, shut the fuck up, okay? You're not doing 90 all the way the fuck over to the helichopper.
Watch me, bitch.
Bitch, I will make you crash into that fucking helichopper.
Okay, fine. You win.
Exactly. So you make it over to the helichopper. You fill up the helichopper, right? Now I want you to roll a d20 to see if you can get that sumbitch to start. You have three.
Yeah.
You have 3 tries to get that motherfucker to start.
Well, fuck. If I'm rolling 3d20s, I'm just gonna roll a 3d20.
That's fine. That sumbitch didn't start. Something's going.
Lavender, make your way over to my fucking base.
Lavender doesn't know you. She doesn't. Nothing. Nothing.
I know.
But you do have that radio.
Oh, I do.
You don't know their
Oh,
names.
wait, but I am a mechanic and an electrical engineer.
Yes, you are. So here's the thing. You could technically try to hop on the radio and see if anybody is out there. I'm going to give, if you decide you want to do that, you can pick up to 3 channels. So you'll say, oh, okay, I'm channel 1, channel 2, whatever.
Channel 74, 96, and 103.
Okay, whatever. But each time you have to roll a D100 per chance. So you could technically do a 3 100. Actually, no, do them all
I am
separate.
a mechanic and I am an independent man. I will try and get this motherfucker going myself.
You're gonna try it by yourself?
Yes.
So you're gonna try to repair it?
Yes.
Roll a 1d100. We're gonna see if you successfully repair it. No, you do not. You don't have the parts.
All right, time to go to the radio. I'm gonna go channel 96 first.
Okay, roll a 1d100. See if anybody catches out. So you hear static on the radio. What kind of sounds like sector? They're like sector zone clear or whatever. So you're like, that's probably not something I want to talk on. So you kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna go channel 74.
So okay, roll another D100. That's almost the same thing, but it's just like, to be honest, it's more like we have them in our sights, So you're like, I don't know if I want to try that one.
Okay, I'm gonna go to a channel 106.
D20. This one, you do hear something, but it's kind of like very faint. You kind of have to hold it close, and you hear for your player information. You hear Frank. You hear
Boy.
You hear Frank go. Frank to Reaper 1, and Reaper 1 is Abby. Abby responds back. Go ahead, Reaper. Reaper. This is Reaper 1. He goes.
I miss being part of the Reapers.
He goes. Is the south side clear? You hear, it's clear, 10-4. So, what do you decide to do? Bear in mind, what you are hearing is very, very faint.
Okay. I am going to try and see if anybody there can come help me.
So you're going to attempt to key up?
Yeah.
I want you to roll a D20. We're going to see if your transmission goes through.
Scary. Like I said, scary.
So, Frank doesn't hear you, but Abby does. Because she's up in the air. She radios to Frank. She goes, Reaper 1 to Reaper Base. Frank goes, this is Reaper Base. He goes, did you just say something? Did you just key up or whatever? And Frank goes, no, I didn't. And now we shift over to Lavender. So, Lavender, you actually happen to be riding in the chopper with Abby, and you heard it too. What's your?
Okay, I heard it.
You heard the key up. They didn't say nothing. But you heard the key up, and you didn't recognize. Like you heard some type of noise in the background, what sounded like another helicopter. God damn it! I was gonna say chopper. You hear another helicopter over the radio. You didn't hear nothing but the helicopter. You thought it was some echo feedback. You kind of look at Abby, and you question her. You're like, did you? She looks at you and says, Abby looks at you and says, hey, Lavender, did you hear that?
Yes, I did, Abby. Who was that? If it wasn't Frank, then who was it?
I'm voicing Abby. I don't know, but I asked Frank. That wasn't Frank.
Okay, let me see if I can key up and see who this person is that just tried to key us up.
I'll roll a d20 then, Destiny.
This is gonna be
because
fun.
Again, we don't know if the signal got through.
This is gonna be fun.
Yes,
Fun. I think.
So
Well,
your signal kind of makes it through, but again, it's very, 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 very bland. You kind of ask, you key up, and you're like, did anybody key up on the radio?
okay. So who is this? Who keyed up on us? Who is this?
Let's see if Adam is going to try to key up again.
I am.
I'll roll a d20 to see if your transmission gets through. Luckily,
Fucking A, right, it does.
in this instance, you finally get the chopper off the ground a bit. Okay, you finally get it off the ground just a bit because it finally did start. I don't know where it was just kind of weird. Like you tried to start it the first time, but didn't want to start. You know, you put gas in it, tried it again, didn't want to start. Then as you keyed up, you were trying to start it up, so it started, and you hear Lavender over the radio. You don't know who she is, but she asked who keyed up. What do you tell her?
What do I what?
What do you tell Lavender when I asked who keyed up? When she asked who keyed up?
Is there anybody around that has a base that I can come stay at for a little bit?
We have a base, but who is this?
I'm at a military base, and there's still some really good loot here.
There's really good stuff.
What base are you at?
You'd say stuff. You don't say loot, but you know it's loot, but you just say stuff. Okay. So she asked the question of where's the base at?
I'm at Fort Moore in Georgia.
Fort Moore, Georgia? And who is this I'm speaking to?
My name's Adam.
Adam. Nice to meet you, Adam. My name's Lavender.
Nice to meet you.
Are you okay? Are you hurt? Are you bit?
No, I'm good.
Okay, you say you're located at a military base at Fort Moore, Georgia?
Yeah.
Okay, do you need help coming over? Do you need us to come over there and help you, or can you fly a helicopter? Can you fly a helicopter, and I'll tell you where we're located at?
I'm only a mechanic, but I guess I can try and fly it.
If you need help, I can get me and a few others can come over there and help you. If you need help.
That would probably be the best bet.
Okay, you hang tight. Be careful with these infected. And then,
all right.
And we'll be on our way, okay? Hold tight.
And at this point, we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna wrap up till Saturday.
Alrighty.
We are gonna wrap up till Saturday. All right.
Am I gonna have to play two characters then?
You cannot play them at the same exact time.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, if I had to play two characters, if Tasha pulls through, I'm gonna be kind of disappointed.
So what will happen is at any time, like if you switch to Tasha, basically like your Adam character will be like in training or something or getting skills or whatever. So you can't play them at the same exact time.
But I can switch back and forth between the two?
During the training, like let's say you say, okay, Adam goes to get training to learn how to fly a 747, for example. During that time, he is unavailable for the entire session.
Okay.
So
basically, he becomes an NPC.
Basically, he becomes an NPC. He cannot die while he's an NPC, but he would become an NPC. And we'll see if Tasha pulls through.
Okay.
That not only we'll see if she pulls through, but you never know, the baby still could survive. I mean, you've knocked yourself into a coma. They have you on IV drips and all that other stuff. So you never know.
If the baby pulls through, I'll keep it.
I mean, it's kind of, however you do it. So.
Yeah.
All right. So here's my question to you two as the players. Should we? And actually, you know what? No, I'm going directly to Destiny about this. Because if I know James would just be like, yeah, let's just say it. Should we, now that the session is over, should we announce who the special guest will be for Saturday?
Yeah.
Or should we keep it a secret until Saturday?
I think we should keep it a secret until Saturday.
Okay. I will keep it a secret.
Just give us
I will keep it a secret till Saturday.
Alrighty, because
Now, folks, again, this is a special instance of the session for Saturday, again, because it's a special guest. I will check. So now here's the deal. Here's the deal. I am going to be checking with a special guest on Friday just to make sure that everything is still good, and then also on Saturday just to make sure we're set. It's going to be at the same time as we normally do at around 5 o'clock. So it's going to be for about that 4 hours like we normally do. But again, a 4 hour, a 5 o'clock start time, 4 hour session, with the special guest. And the special guest it's a one-time thing. Now, if the special guest is down for multiple sessions, that's fine. But our normal sessions are on Wednesdays. This is just a one-time occurrence where we're making an exception or whatever. So,
One-time occurrence currently.
One-time occurrence currently, yes. So if the special guest wants to come back, we might bring him back for another Saturday thing. But if we do special guest appearances, then we'll be on. Usually, I'm probably going to shoot for special guest appearances on Saturdays because it's a little bit easier for the special guest, unless they're able to say, yeah, I can do a Wednesday. So, thanks for coming on out. That was, I gotta say, that was fun. And Tasha to end up in a coma? Like, what the hell?
That was unexpected.
Really unexpected, but honestly, I will say this: when it comes to Tasha, it was unexpected that it would go that route, but I kind of expected it because Tasha has the attitude of I just want to get shit fucking done, and she'll be like, I'm gonna just beat someone's ass type thing. So it's I don't.
She has my mentality, motherfucker.
Yeah, she does. So
She also has my fucking short-term, like my very short fuse anger.
oh, she does. She does. So the best thing that I'm gonna say in that instance is, let's kind of let's take our time at this. Next, this Saturday's session also is going to I'm gonna give a tiny spoiler. Tiny spoiler. Something that I'm going to push the session towards. You're going towards the East Coast. Okay? You're going to be going towards the East Coast because something's going to happen. You're going to either hear it over the radio. I don't know how I'm going to present it. But I've had this thought in my mind, and I want you guys to kind of explore it and see what you guys can find. I'm not telling you where you're going, but you're going towards the East Coast.
I have a question that is going to piss you off.
And what is that?
Are we going to go to the Gulf of America?
That's not the East Coast, fucker.
I just felt like asking because I know you hate when people call it the Gulf of America.
No, what I don't. You know what? When I was born and raised, it was Gulf of Mexico. So you know what? That's what I'm going to continue fucking calling it. Look,
That's how it's been for me too, bud.
We want to get on about proper pronouns and shit, or whatever. I respect pronouns, but you know what? That's a political thing, and I don't talk about politics.
Me neither.
With that being said, like I says, this Saturday I want to focus on going towards the East Coast. Our special guest is going to be along with us. We're going to have some fun. We're going to try to and just basically see what happens. Destiny, if you would like to pop into my chat and do a shout out, you are more than welcome to for your own channel.
Okay. Okay.
I'll
Hold on, let me go ahead.
I'll kind of leave it going just for a bit.
Yeah,
James, do you want to play anything?
I can until 10:30.
So 10:30? Yeah,
Oh,
I know. Because you gotta.
I think I know.
And I want to see if you remember how to do the shout out. Or Destiny, you can just do. Yeah, there you go. Technically, you don't have to put the @ symbol. Technically, Destiny, when you're in my chat, you don't have to put the @ symbol. Because if you notice how the
Okay.
bot said, yeah. But it did correct itself, but it's fine. It's fine.
Basically, y'all, that's my channel. If you guys want to be in my just chatting streams, I am taking the rest of the week off of streaming, so y'all gonna have to catch me next Monday. And do not go on my channel asking who the special guest is, because I won't tell you.
that also, you know what? I'm gonna ask this. Do not reveal it in your Discord either,
Okay.
because I don't want them to go to your Discord and then ask. Matter of fact, now I'm gonna end the stream, folks, and I'm gonna actually call the special guest. Do you want to be in voice chat when I do that though? Destiny?
Me?
Yeah.
Be in the chat? Sure. I don't mind. Sure.
All right, hold on.
I got nowhere to be.
Hold on.